Okay, we're doing the cherry pie.
Cherry pie or...
That one smells better to me.
I didn't get to smell this one.
This looks like a mango smoothie. Definitely go with the cherry pie.
Oh, we're on.
Good job. Good job, Sean.
We're back. We've been talking, but y'all can hear us.
Okay.
We're trying to decide which flavor we want.
I think so.
You're gonna have to like close out of that and then restart. I started home straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know what it was.
Definitely go cherry pie.
She's my
Let me see.
This one doesn't smell that bad.
Let me see.
though.
Let's see.
Dio's intro again.
Okay. Hi, it's Britt,
D.
and we've got Mary and Evie.
Hi.
What's up?
What's happening?
So let's kind of recap again. I want both you guys to kind of share a little bit about yourselves. You want to go first again? You never even got to do yours.
Currently, we're trying to figure out what flavor we want,
Oh.
whether it's the cherry pie or...
I vote cherry pie.
Cherry pie.
I like the mango.
Okay, go do mango. It doesn't
No,
matter.
do
I'll
cherry
smoke.
pie because
I'll smoke anything.
I'll
Though.
smoke. I'm with you,
Fucking
Fred.
do both.
Do
We
it.
got enough.
I mean, for real, we
Smoke
can
it,
do
smoke it.
both.
And I brought some too.
See, we're good then. So I'll just go on ahead and focus on this while y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's plenty of pot. That's a lot of pot right there.
Take
So,
it away, girls.
There's some there too. So
Oh,
that's
hey,
wedding
girl,
cake.
what you got? Ooh, wedding cake's always
Oh,
good.
it's always my favorite. So this was
Is
actually
that's your
gifted.
favorite weed strain?
This was actually gifted to me. So I was like, oh, you know what, this would be nice.
That's really nice of you to
bring
share.
So we can.
Thank you very
share.
much.
Because it's my favorite.
I'm trying to get this back on our view here.
But you know what,
I've
I just-
never rolled these, so y'all bear with me. 'Cause
You know what?
You can do it, D.
Those
I
are always
know.
Luke's. Every time I try to,
I'm
That's
like-
why I don't
that's
really
exactly
smoke
what I'm
those.
thinking in my head right now.
just the Blazy Susans.
Okay, we're back in business
Gotta
now,
give it a try.
guys.
Like,
Gotta give
they're
it a
easy.
Can I send me a new
But you
link?
know what? She told me about this contraption with that you can just stuff 100 cones. I ain't never seen it.
Well, there's different sizes, but yeah, it's called a bump box.
Right, I'm exaggerating. I'm like, I've been stuffing these just on my own.
You're like, how
I'm like,
many
she's
times?
doing
How many
all the work.
joints can I pre-make
I'm like, this is-
in
it's
one
great
time,
when
and
you
how
just
long is that
pre-roll
gonna
them
last
all.
me? I can
Right?
weed prep.
I was like, when it's time to have to roll up, I'm
I'm
like,
working on it. Here we go.
I'm like,
Okay, tell us
Yeah.
a little bit about yourself, Evie.
oh, okay. Oh, so I'm
Yeah,
going
I know
first.
you did before, but let's try again.
Oh, okay.
Because we can hear you now.
Why we don't talk
I mean, not we, but they can hear you.
We didn't know we're newbies.
You
We're all
gonna
new to
introduce me?
Oh, this
You want me
is
to introduce
Evie.
myself?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to get to the chat again. This is Evie, guys. I know her through the dog world. She is a bulldog breeder, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself, and we're super happy to have her on tonight.
Nice. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I remember when you started talking to me about it, and I was like, okay. I was like, you know, it'd be cool to be on there. I'm like, I like to smoke. She likes to smoke. She likes dogs.
We're cool, right?
I was like, she's cool. I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. It's a whole vibe in here. It really is. But yeah, that's how we know each other's through the dogs. I met her like at the beginning when we decided to, you know, as a family to start breeding. You know, hey, shout out to the camp. Shout out
Was
to
it
TNT
TNT?
Kennels. Yeah.
I'll make my
and-
babies listen to it later.
And make sure y'all follow TNT Kennels, all right? But so yeah, so that's how I met her, and then didn't see her for a while, but then came through again. We were at a
months
dinner
ago.
table, and you know,
She's
now
right
I just see her around through the community because of the dogs, and so yeah, that's pretty much like, you know, how I know her. And so I'm glad to be invited to do this and be able to smoke out with females, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Y'all, you
that's
know,
dope.
y'all are nice people, man. It's nice to meet
You're
y'all.
nice people too.
Yeah, we always have a good
This- yeah,
time.
you know, this is my first time meeting Mary and Dee, right?
Dee.
Right. So, you know, and you know, their whole vibe too. So, you know, it's been cool. So, yeah.
For
Y'all
sure.
gonna have to bear with me with
Okay,
all
so
of this.
what kind of weed are we smoking?
This is called jelly cake. Indica.
I like indicas.
Oh, that's that stuff
At
that
night.
make you. Yeah, indica just made me kind of mellow. Make me go to sleep.
what flavor wrap
so
did we-
keep me
We
motivated here, man. Okay.
We went with cherry pie, and y'all, this is not gonna be my best because I've never rode these wraps before.
That's
See,
all right.
that's
We
what I'm
won't
This
saying.
is
get
all
into
about
it.
trying
Listen,
something
so,
new, D.
yeah.
Did you hear what I said? Rolling
We're
the
gonna support
wraps.
you all the way through
It,
this.
it's
still
gonna be
gonna win
it's
the
gonna be super
competition.
loose. It's gonna be super loose. So don't even bring them over here for me to do. Give me the cone. You know.
I'm a cone girl.
Listen,
too.
Like
I
a
used to
cone
smoke just straight swishers. So you know what? I'm sure I still got them skills if I need to. But
My
shit.
sisters laugh at my blunt making.
Hey, but if
skills.
not, hey, give me handy dandy
can't
little
do
glass
it.
pipe. I'm happy with that too. You know.
Can't do it.
Listen, I don't shy away from smoking either way.
And the line's, like,
I just
all
like
jagged.
weed.
Right?
I don't care how I gotta smoke it. Just listen. If I got an old school with the can and make it that way, because that's the
do what
only
you gotta
that's
do,
the only
okay?
means we're gonna do it that way.
I can't tell you how many times I've smoked out of a can as a teenager, man. That was
Right,
like the quickest
right,
way to fucking ditch it too.
Oh,
because
I was thinking
funny.
about that the other day. I'm
Coke
like, really? You were smoking out of like a
Yeah.
Coca-Cola can that you? I'm like, but it worked.
crunch this bitch in half.
Okay,
It works all the time.
let's talk about Mary a little bit. So, for you guys that don't know, Mary, she's an awesome artist. She
Thank you.
did this Ice Cube painting here behind me, and the awesome Puff Puff Princess painting that we have floating around often. I'm sure you've seen it if you've ever been to one of our events. So
Thank
wanna
you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, no, I think Sean, I don't even know. I think we trolled each other on the internet for a while. To be
By the way,
honest.
she was on the very first Flower Puff Girls podcast. She happened to come to the shop when we were recording, and I asked her to be on, and she hopped right in like it was nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks. No, it was super fun. You guys are super fun. I like the way you guys are just chill, and I knew from the moment I met Sean, and after I'm meeting, you in some small way, I wanted to be a little bit a part of what you guys are doing
Oh, yeah,
because I
that's
believe in
awesome.
it, and you guys have totally leveled up around here, and it's amazing, and I'm proud of you guys. And
Yes.
and it's really cool because
Absolutely.
I tune in, and it is really, I'll be honest, for my artistic little ego, it is cool to see my painting,
Oh, yeah,
with
that's
Afro
awesome.
Man and Sean, sitting there chilling or
Yeah.
whatever,
dope.
and it's cool just to be a part of that in a tiny bit of
Every single episode.
yeah, and so
Yeah,
for
man.
me,
That's awesome.
that is a little bit of an art dream.
Hell
So-
yeah, that's awesome. Well, we love it. So
Dream supporting dreams.
yeah, that's right. I mean,
Right.
it was hanging at his house, and
Yeah.
then whenever we got the smoke shop, you
I am
moved
gonna
it
come
here.
touch it up though.
Okay,
Hey,
sure.
support your local artists.
Yeah.
Artists.
For
Support
sure.
'em, Support them.
I mean, that's that's a whole Austin vibe right there.
Yeah, it is.
For sure. We do want to have you.
reach out to you.
We do want to have you do a live painting. That would be really cool.
I would absolutely love to.
That would be really awesome. So start thinking what you might want to do, and
Yeah.
I'll talk with Sean and see, like when and where and all that.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It's a vulnerable thing to say out loud, but
Do it.
They take about 3 hours.
Sure,
so
that's
it's-
fine.
It's kind of a cool thing to be able to hone in that fast. And over the 37 years I've been doing it, it's fun just to do it.
That's awesome. No, I think that's badass.
And I'm not even in it for a whole lot of profit. I just like to support. I donate most of my personal stuff to charity.
Sure.
So if it's just something that comes out of me.
I mean, you
No,
can't
that's
save
dope.
every piece of
That's
art
dope.
you have, or you'd have no space for anything.
Yeah, and I feel like
have to hit
what's
shit,
hanging
too.
in my house is just a sketchbook of things. It's no whatever, but it is cool.
But people should be able to enjoy it
Right,
like you
and-
did when you were making it.
and I don't hardly ever
Right.
get to see it again. So I paint things and then they go to homes and I never see them again. So to be able to go see my work out in the wild is just it is. It's a little bit yeah.
That's
thank
so
you.
cool.
Hey.
Yeah, of course.
So thanks for supporting that.
It's
that's
beautiful.
touching, right?
Yeah.
I'm definitely.
Hey, I
coming.
definitely would. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely want some
it's a
food,
cool feeling.
For sure.
And I do.
Dee,
feel-
that looks beautiful to me.
I'd smoke it.
And with the nails, too.
I'd smoke it.
Hey, can they see them nails? Because them nails is pretty cool.
I know, they're cool
I'm feeling them.
nails.
Hey,
Thank you, y'all.
Something like that.
I really like them.
yeah,
I really
those
like
are
them.
nice.
I like them too.
Invest in a rolling machine. Hate stuffing cones. I don't know how to use.
Hey,
Are you talking about the shaker boxes? Who else we got?
I'm
Yeah.
losing weed over here.
Who else we got on this
See, that's- I
live
told you
chat?
that.
Where'd
Hey,
our friend
hey,
Diana
so-
Lopez
Hey,
go?
wanted to
that's,
tell
hey,
y'all-
that's what I told you. Like, if I was to roll that, it would be super loose.
That's way better
like-
than what I could have done. So kudos to you, girl.
Trying.
Trying.
E for effort.
See, if it was a
A
Swisher,
plus.
I would've
be
been
able to do
done.
it.
Oh, she
Yeah.
she rolls
Hey,
great.
I seen the other day. I was like, "Ooh, pat on the back."
I would have been
Yeah.
done if it was
I was
a Swisher.
like,
She even
and
got her
even
own
though-
short
listen,
made.
even though smoking blunts ain't really my thing, like I said, I'll smoke it all. Okay.
I'll smoke them because
I
I can't
don't
roll.
Listen,
discriminate.
right.
I appreciate the hell out of somebody else's blunt though.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is not
Absolutely, we can do
recommended.
it.
So you be using the little things that where you can just what do you do?
I
A
don't
cone?
do anything. I stuff it like a musket. Yes.
Tell us about your sister. You were talking about how she's
I mean, my sister
chiefer.
Maddie Bo, she's on here. You know, hopefully she's watching.
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey.
Hey, girl. No, that bitch can chief.
She's and she's your little sister.
She's my little sister.
I'm the
She's-
baby sister.
Yeah, no, so I'm
the
37
middle.
and she's 20. She'll be 23 this year. So yeah, there's quite a big
Baby's
age
so
gap.
young.
Yeah, but when I found out she was smoking weed and then like I hung out with her and we smoked weed.
You're like,
together,
damn, girl.
I was like, God,
Was it weird?
it's like you came out of the womb doing that shit. Like, but she rolls the best blunts too. I'm like,
Nice.
no, she's dope.
Did
So
she
that's
make
cool.
you
I
the
love your sister.
lighter, or did you make her the lighter with your face on it?
So
I did that for my sisters, by the way. I stole that idea.
yeah, you're welcome.
I totally stole that
so
idea.
actually, that was
Sean
an i-
has one too somewhere.
that was an idea I had. So what she's talking about is I put my face on Bic lighters.
yeah, I did it too. I was like, that's so
It was
awesome.
actually really like it was cool because one, you can take them to parties, nobody's gonna steal your shit. Like,
Exactly.
bitch, that's my fucking lighter.
Like,
Right?
you gonna
That's
deny
my
me?
lighter.
That's
That's
my lighter.
dope. That's dope.
So, but what I did, y'all, it stemmed from a really
Right.
cheesy idea. I was like dating this girl and I was really into her, and so for Christmas I bought her a 6-pack of lighters with my face on it. And told her she never had to smoke alone.
That's awesome, though. That's that's what I told them,
But I
right?
ended up,
cute.
they ended up like being pilfered. Like my sister stole one. I think I still have one.
I'm pretty sure
It's
there's
in my
one floating
house.
around somewhere in this.
Like I live with
shop.
roommates.
more.
I have roommates now. That's the only lighter that's allowed in public space in like my house because I live with people.
That is
And so
funny.
it's like that's the only public like when I'll leave in the kitchen.
Because you know it won't go
Yeah,
anywhere.
No, it won't go anywhere.
That's too funny.
So
So what's your smoking method of choice?
I like cones.
You like cones
Yeah.
also?
I don't even know glass anymore.
What did you call it? Sticks? What did you call it when you used to stuff
Stuff it like a musket.
Stuff it
like a musket.
Stuff it like a
Hey,
musket,
listen,
man.
hey, I
This
ain't
looks
never
like
heard
a
of that.
broomstick tattooed on my leg.
It's symbolic. We're gonna have a symbolic moment here.
It looks like you stuffed it like a
We're gonna
cone.
smoke the broomstick.
We're gonna.
That's
Did you roll it and then
Brooms.
stuff it? Because it fell out? Like, what's going on, honey?
Okay, so as I was trying to get it to stick together, the weed kept falling out the top. So I'm just restuffing the
I think it
top
looks great.
because
Listen,
You got a
hey,
pencil?
hey,
Here.
shout out to you because I told you I would be of no help.
it's like
Oh, this says top messages. Maybe that's.
I don't know.
Hopefully it tastes. That, which one is that one? The cherry pie you said?
Yes.
So hopefully it tastes like
She's
cherry
my
pie.
Cherry pie.
Yeah, that's a good song.
That's a damn good song.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, that's a oldie.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
JP informed me earlier. It's what y'all smoking on and not what you.
So
Smoking
can I tell you one of the best?
What y'all smoking on? We got jelly
Well,
cake
well,
over
if
here.
you from the south, is what y'all smoking on?
What y'all smoking on?
Jelly cake.
Jelly cake,
Jelly
Well,
cake.
almost a broomstick.
You got jelly cake on a broomstick?
cherry pie, broomstick, jelly cake.
Jelly cake on a broomstick, y'all.
It smells good, but it smells more
People
like
never
the
think I'm
sativa
from
to
Texas,
me.
though. And
This,
I'm like, yeah, I'm
this
from here.
might just fall apart, y'all.
Well, let's just give it a go.
Hey,
It
let's
looks
give it a
great.
roll. If not, guess what? We have cones, so
Ooh,
we
yeah,
can
let's be
make it
dab
happen.
tapped.
Look at that. That's interesting.
It's a little dab tool. Do you like dabs? Do you do dabs?
You know what? I will do a dab.
Okay, we're doing a dab
But
tonight towards the end of the
towards
show.
because
Well,
I will
I-
be so high.
My
and I will
speech
probably
slurs a little at the
Does that feel
end.
better?
You know what?
Yeah,
I-
so
Why don't you just cut the top?
yeah, we could just cut the top. but
Just
we
light
could-
it on fire.
Okay, wait.
Just set
You
the
know what?
I'll be
Go
a price
ahead and
stuff.
do
She
the
said
honors.
just set it on
I haven't,
fire.
you know what? I haven't done a dab in a really long time, so that's gonna be cool.
You're gonna be.
Hey,
so
shout out to my
high.
husband who's driving
Driving.
me.
Yeah, the
man.
first time
Hell
I
yeah.
so the
Shout
first time
out
I
to
ever
him,
did a
man.
dab.
Shout out, Lynn.
Huh?
The first time I ever did a dab, I was in Lago Vista. I was at the end of the day on a job site,
I almost. threw it.
and
Yes,
this guy
on
was
the
like, "You
job
want a dab?"
site.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Great employee.
Never in my life have I been too high to drive. Like never.
You're like,
Like-
I might need to wait an hour. or
Yeah,
two.
no, I hit that dab and and I have big lungs and I ripped that shit hard and he looked at me, he goes, "Oh,
That's not a
he goes, "Oh,
bomb,
that's
honey."
not normal." And I was like, "Oh shit."
You
And I
went
did-
to the moon.
I had to pep talk myself that whole way home. I was like, man.
Don't
and
be
that was
on
the
fire
moment in my
now.
life. I think the only time I've ever been too high to drive.
You know, I've been too high a few times.
Don't
Yeah.
don't do a dab first thing in the morning on an empty stomach or
You
just
will
with
throw
coffee. You will throw up. I
No.
was driving down the road and I was like throwing up into a cup until I pulled over
Yeah.
to a neighborhood.
Oh man, that's the
Yeah.
worst feeling too.
It's
One time I
it's the
took it too
edibles.
hot.
It's if I eat too many edibles.
On an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Do what you say?
Took a dab really hot on an empty stomach, and it was the worst. I swear I was choking for like
Like your mouth
a good
start
5
watering.
minutes. I was drooling.
Yeah,
not
your
watering.
mouth
I
starts
was
watering.
drooling. It was just
You know what?
leaking. I was like,
This
"Fuck."
tastes good.
For me, I don't know if I could, dab all day long. Like I'm definitely
Yeah.
into
Thomas
the
does it all
flower.
day long.
I'll be honest, I'm in people's
Like, hey-
houses all day. I don't smoke during the day. at
Like
all
I don't,
because-
I'm my tolerance. I don't think I could just do it all day long. So the flower, all of it.
Yeah.
But it's cool
Yeah.
now because I get to learn about different strands. Weeds evolved and come a long way.
Really,
And so it's
yeah.
nice to be able to have the information.
How long have you been smoking?
It was only
Oh,
Reggie
so,
and Dro at one point.
I'm proud to be my age. So I'm 43.
Well, you don't
Yeah,
look
yeah,
43.
yeah.
Or I'm about to be 43 on
Yeah,
the
you
29th.
are.
But
You
that's
look
in between.
fantastic.
It smokes.
Yeah, great, actually. And it tastes good, right?
Packed it.
And
It's good. Good job.
we'll get a little weed in the mouth.
You did it,
I
Dewey.
did something right.
What was I talking about? See?
You did it.
See,
Uh,
distracted.
but
No
How long
shit.
have you been smoking?
Oh, I've been smoking since I was 14. So yeah, I'm about to be 43. So since I was 14,
Dang, girl.
and it was a joint, like some old dirt weed probably. Hey, compared to what we get to smoke now,
What year was that?
94.
yeah,
94.
90s were a good time.
Yeah, hey, I'm proud of
I
you.
had older sisters, and so like I wanted to be cool like that in like 94, 95.
How
You
young
know,
are you,
like
Brittany?
I mean, it was
36.
hey, it was weed in 40s. 40s. Everybody was drinking 40s. Old English, right?
Yeah.
Old
OE.
English.
It
OE,
was-
yeah. Maybe
and what's the
maybe
other
a little
brand?
Irk and
Mickey's.
Jerk now and then.
Mickey's was the other one.
Nah, I don't drink no Mickey's. The Irk and Jerk,
Irk and
or
Jerk.
with the OE. That's what it was.
Pretty good.
You did good. You did good. It's
I think
smoking.
I
It's
did
definitely
great.
smoking. So you did. No, you did great. Not good. You did great.
Thank you.
Because I told you.
Awesome.
She was trying to give me the systems like, just don't
So,
do it. Don't.
do any of y'all smoke with family?
Brother.
You know what? I got to smoke with my niece the other day. Hey,
Oh,
shout out. I don't know if you're on here. I can't really see because listen.
It doesn't tell you who's on here unless they're commenting.
That's okay. I don't know if you
We've got
commented,
5
but
viewers.
I got to smoke with her the other day, so I really don't get to smoke
Yeah.
with too many people in my family. So that's cool. But I have a lot of people who are friends and they're really like my family. So
Yeah.
I consider that.
Yeah,
Same.
absolutely.
Saying so, you know what I'm saying? So
Same.
I feel like I have one of the cool, I feel so grateful. My grandma was amazing. My Nana Banana hit, one of the
Aw,
reasons I wear
nice.
this is to wear this sweatshirt. I bought it for her. And anyways, my grandma smokes weed. She was
That's
she was
awesome.
That's so
really
cool.
no, no,
That's
no.
so cool.
So yeah, it's a whole thing. I even have a banana tattoo. I got it in Amsterdam when I was smoking weed on the streets of Amsterdam with my grandma. And anyways, it was just an absolutely
That's
cool
dope. No, that's
You
experience.
like
Cool.
mementos?
Pardon me?
You like mementos?
Yes.
Are you a memento
Yes,
person?
I am. And
Me too.
And so
What is that?
Like little tchotchkes, like things to like.
I'm
like
sentimental.
special memories.
They're
Yeah, sentimental,
sentimental.
like-
Sentiments.
Got it.
You know,
Like she has a connection. She tries to have a connection to. The
I have a
things that
connection.
she
Yeah,
has,
like for 37, I still call my
There's a
Nana
reason.
Bananas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this woman took me on a trip every year until I was 18, and she gave me culture and fed the art and the artist inside of me and stuff like that. And so
That's awesome.
Which is dope.
last year we went on a Viking riverboat cruise down the Rhine River through Amsterdam,
What?
Germany, and
That
France and
sounds
Switzerland. Yeah, no, it was.
badass.
I mean, it was mind blowing. And anyways, we spent 3 days in Amsterdam. And we did our little tour and whatnot, and then I found a Dutch coffee shop because that's what weed shops are called in Amsterdam, or Dutch coffee shops.
Really?
Yeah.
That's badass too.
And you can go in and buy. I had to learn that you had to specifically ask for weed cigarettes or they have spliffs. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Spliff
What's a
stuff.
split?
Half tobacco, half weed.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's supposed
I
to
don't
get you
hard.
really high.
Yeah,
but
no, it's hard. It's harsh.
Yeah, that sounds
You have to
good.
be a
Like,
smoker to really be
But
into
yeah.
that, I think. But I could
okay.
be wrong.
But the
Anybody?
coolest experience is literally.
But I didn't even know what it was. So
After we
maybe-
broke away from the group, my nana was like, did you go into the coffee shop, you know? And she asked me if I went and got weed, you know, and she wanted to, we smoked weed on the streets of Amsterdam.
That's so
And then I walked her
badass.
back to the hotel, and that's when I went and got my banana tattoo on my leg
That's
in
so cool.
That's
Amsterdam.
so cool.
Do you love bananas, like to eat them?
You know what? I like banana candy. I really don't eat bananas. Like,
That-
I like them in
but it's still
smoothies.
cool.
I'll
I
eat
think
a
it-
banana,
yeah,
but
like I like
Yeah.
them in smoothies, and
But I like banana nut bread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I like yeah, I
It's
do.
it's the texture for me.
I do.
You do, yeah. You
it
do.
has
You
to
love
be just
bananas.
right for me. Otherwise, like they can't. I actually even like them a little bit like firm, like still a little bit green when they're
Yeah.
not like too mushy.
Oh yeah,
slimy.
yeah.
I
You
don't like
definitely got to buy them green and let them
that.
get to your
And choose
desire.
the right day, but
I
then
kinda
they're
feel
only
like
good for one
avocados.
day.
You can't fucking keep the shit right. Like I'm really terrible with fruit, anyways. But yeah, full circle.
Fruits.
That's the hence why I rock the bananas. And,
That's bad.
No, I think it's cool.
yeah.
That's awesome.
What happened to
I really
Diana?
like that.
Does she know we're back on?
Hey, you get so with your
I'm gonna go
grandma.
share this in the group real quick.
Like that's super dope.
You know, and it's hilarious to exactly tell her we don't call it dope anymore because like
Dope means so many worse
I
things.
know.
Hey,
now.
Jessica, no,
So-
wait.
No, we're sitting outside fucking La Madeleine
Is it-
and
wait,
shit.
wait.
She's like, "Hey, you got any dope?" And I'm like, "Nana, first of all, we don't call it that anymore."
Nana banana
We
chill.
call it something else.
Nana, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I suddenly felt very dirty. I was like, we don't do that here. Yeah,
I don't know this woman.
we don't do that here. Anyways, I was like, we can call it weed, we can call it pot. How about you call it pot? They called that in the 70s. Anyways, so now that's what it is. And she sniffs that shit out, and I hook her up every time I see her.
Do I hit it again?
Funny.
Ashes.
That was a bug.
You killed it. You killed it, Gilbert. You killed it.
187.
Homicide. Killed it.
187, that motherfucker.
That Ash was out to fucking get him.
Hey, that weed good. That weed's good.
No, that's just rope.
So your favorite strain is wedding cake.
Yes, and then
When's the first time do you remember the first time you smoked wedding cake? Like, how did it become your favorite, I guess? Like, you know, there's something like, my favorite's J1.
I just
and
like
I've
the
only had
way
it twice.
I just like the way it made me feel.
Yeah, I like wedding cake a lot.
I just like yeah.
What's your favorite strain? You have a favorite?
You know, I've always been like, get you high. I don't really, I've
Yeah,
never
no.
really paid attention. Like, I don't ask. Like, when I buy weed, I don't really
You're just
ask.
like give me fucking weed.
Yeah, just give me weed.
I want to
Yeah.
feel
need to
this
get
way.
high.
Can you make that happen?
Dude, yeah, exactly.
need to get
But,
high.
I mean, I do prefer indicas over sativas. I do know that much about, you know, myself and my
Right.
attachment to weed. But, yeah, if it smokes, it smokes.
Yeah. It's nice to know though, like
It is
all the
cool.
like
It
the
is cool. I will
scientific
say, I
shit
do like
behind
Blue
it,
Dream.
you know.
I do like Blue Dream.
Dream.
I remember smoking that for the very first time, and it was like one of those, you know, old school. It's kind of old school. Blue Dream.
You know what? Like I said, I've been smoking since I was 14.
Yeah.
So like I said, hey, weed, I'll smoke it. I don't care if it's in a joint, a blunt.
I smoked for the first time when I was 18. And I got lost in my own backyard. I had 3 acres. I was like, how
Oh,
the fuck am I gonna
shit.
get home?
Dang.
I
a lot
smoked
of
in
land.
high school, but Brittany in high school should not have been smoking weed. I'm just gonna be real with
You know
myself,
what?
and it ruined it for me for a little bit, honestly. I've only been smoking actively for about 5 years. I was trying to pass you my phone instead of the joint.
Same. I was in the military for
Oh.
6 years, so I didn't smoke weed for 6 years.
Look at that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think you told me that before.
Yeah, I was in the
Mouth's so
Navy.
dry.
A
But
bunch of semen.
yeah, you know what's funny about that, Sean? Is I was in boot camp with a guy. His last name was Samples, and they fucking had a heyday on him. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh man,
Shout
I'm so
out
glad I had a last name.
Semen
that could-
samples.
See, shout out to Semen
Semen
Samples. I actually was friends with him on Facebook for a while. I don't know if he's still there, but anyways, yeah.
That's funny.
No, so I didn't smoke really for 6 years, and then I was in the reserve, so I ended up playing the game of, once a month, and so I would smoke once a month because I would do drill weekend, and I knew at the end of my second day of drill weekend, I could smoke that day because
You'd be all right.
You had
I'm
it down
about
to the
I'm
T.
about 20,
And you
soaking
weren't
wet.
smoking often, right?
No, and I metabolize shit really fast. I mean, I'm trying to gain weight for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So man, that
She
shit
has a
Weird.
snack drawer, guys.
I do. I have a snack drawer on my nightstand. It's kind of like it's borderline embarrassing.
I have damn turtles on my damn dresser.
Yeah,
No.
but these
Yeah,
mics,
what?
you
The
can hear
turtles?
everything. So if I start
yeah.
snacking, you can be able to be like, dang, she's snacking loud.
I was snacking so much at game night last night. I don't know how many
But they-
fucking
I'm about to
cookies
kill
I
her.
ate.
Doesn't even matter. So
I
I've
felt like
eaten-
shit this morning. And then I got home and ate 2 breadsticks
Small
and half a
confession.
salad.
I have I have a
was
confession.
definitely munching.
I have single-handedly consumed 7 boxes of Girl Scout cookies.
What the fuck?
Okay,
By
but
myself.
what flavor?
Oh, Thin Mints all the way, frozen.
Oh, Thin Mints.
Yeah,
We
I
got some
think I
back there.
had
if you
one
want a
box of the lemon ones, and then I had 1 box of the
I'm fucking
smaller
with the
ones,
Thin Mints,
but I'm
too.
fucking with the Thin Mints all the way.
I'm fucking with the Thin Mints. But they got them new ones that look like a little, bread, French bread.
They're okay. The little toasty ones.
They
The
make it
shortbread
happen
with the
because
icing.
Yeah.
They used to have this one that was like caramel and some other stuff mixed together, and they no longer have it. I was
The
like,
adventure one?
I can't.
Adventurefuls.
They have those,
I'll
but
take
I
that
really
trash
like the
for that.
caramel delights. That's my jam.
Those are good.
Hey,
too.
the peanut butter ones go hard too.
I like those
The
frozen.
little chocolate on.
Let's face it, I like cookies.
I like cookies.
I like cookies too.
We got cookies out there if you want one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
See,
From Costco, they're good.
Costco's got everything.
I know.
you
The
know what,
muffins are
I'm gonna have to
huge.
get. I'm gonna have
Really
to get,
huge.
get down Costco.
What's up, guys?
Everybody ran raves
What
about
up?
Costco.
Let's see.
What's
Nobody's
happening?
commenting. I see that we have 7 viewers.
They
Oh,
don't want to
hey.
talk to us.
I know.
Hey, shout out to
What up,
whoever's
guys?
tuning in because I can't really
Where's
see. I
our
don't
friend
got my
Diana
glasses.
Lopez?
Yeah,
She was on the
Diana, where'd you
original one.
go?
Does she know we came back?
I don't know. I didn't message her.
Diana, I'm sorry.
You get the pleasure of getting high with us too.
Yeah, he back there.
He's
Right,
filling in for
all
Bucket
right,
Hat Sack, but
right,
yes, you can
right.
pass it to him.
Yeah, yes indeed.
We got
Yes,
Stoney,
indeed.
Stoney controlling the cameras.
Thank you for making me sound good, or do I just sound good?
You just sound good. Do you
Yeah.
sing? Do
Yeah,
you have
you
a good
just sound
singing
good.
voice?
Man, I wish. Man,
Huh?
I be
I feel
trying,
like you
y'all.
do.
I be trying to sing, but nah.
You
I
can
can't
probably
sing.
carry a tune. I cannot.
I actually
I try.
just kind of low key, like, it's another hashtag vulnerable thing to say out loud, but I love to sing really loud in my car.
Me
and-
too.
And I kind of, and it's like, man, I sing my fucking heart out. And I did it in front of my friend the other day, and she was surprised. Like, she's a musician, and, to get a little bit of validation that you can sing, I was like, and now she wants me to do open mic night, and I'm like, hold up.
Let me
Like-
practice the improv a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. Let me sing.
You was
a little
like,
more in my
I
car.
do improv.
I do, but but and I don't karaoke because that shit's fun. But
Karaoke's fun.
it's fun.
I
love
haven't
singing.
had the balls to
especially-
do karaoke.
So they do
You
have-
can-
We're gonna have
especially if you
karaoke night, guys. It's gonna be awesome.
Hey,
What?
Drinking and karaoke.
Sure, BYOB.
Y'all like to drink?
I do.
I don't drink
I'll drink occasionally.
Not all the time.
every now and then, but I like
I'll
to
drink
if it's
Wine.
daytime.
Or I like beer if it's hot outside, like in the summer. Something
Same.
about it, I want a beer. Ice
Same.
cold beer.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like
Like,
a
I
good
just
beer.
be thinking about it
Same.
sometimes, and then I'll
I like a
have
good
like
beer.
half of it. I'm like, okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Or it depends on who I'm around. Like I've got some friends that drink, and I can party with them, but I don't drink that much. Like I
I'm
can
a
drink 2
lightweight.
drinks, and
Listen.
I'm good. I probably go home and take a nap.
Same.
Yeah, I'm a lightweight.
I'm with
I'll
you.
try, but it never ends well.
I'm with you. I am with you.
Yeah, that's why I'm
I
like,
throw
ah.
up. Here's the thing: alcohol makes me throw up. It's like my
Same.
body rejects it.
Unless
So-
it's
oh,
beer
yeah.
or something,
And
and,
if I
then I
get-
feel
Yeah,
bloated.
no thanks, and it just makes you feel like shit. Like I smoked the hell out
Except
of
for
weed.
wine. I can do 2
know
glasses of red wine. I'm happy.
Oh yeah,
I could drink a whole
wine
bottle
definitely.
And I'm happy.
nice
Big deal, really
and
fucking big
dry.
Just saying.
That was great.
Hey,
That was
I'm-
great.
Hey, I'm stoned. I feel good.
Red or white wine?
Red.
I like red. I can have white
know
if it's
what?
summer.
Both.
I like
Yeah.
sangria.
Oh, sangria is
Sangria
good.
is
That's
good.
like
Sang-
wine punch.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
sangria.
Hey, that's always nice on a summer day.
I ain't even
Some
gonna pretend like I
sangria.
know shit about wine.
I've
You
been
know
to a
what?
few
I
wine
know a
tastings.
little bit.
I just know what I like. That's really
Fair.
it. I don't know how it gets
I
there.
want to taste it.
Okay,
I don't care what
wait,
it's
but
called.
do you like it sweet or dry?
I like the one that has the most
I like a blend.
percent in it.
You know what? I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Right, I'm always looking
Girls'
at.
night.
I'm always looking at the back. Fuck it, it don't matter as long as that percentage is high. They fucking with you.
Did we all just become best friends?
I know. Oh my god!
But no, it does.
I knew
It
this
does.
was a good
It
idea.
does matter.
The taste does matter too, though.
Absolutely.
That is
So does
true.
the percent. Absolutely.
I've had some really good cheap, like fruity red wine before, though. I don't know. Like
Oh,
some
I don't
really good
discriminate
cheap
on
wine,
price. I
and
don't
it's
care.
like-
I don't care if it's $50 or $5.
just
Like,
need it to
shit,
hit.
if it tastes good, it tastes good.
If it's gonna take
Ooh,
one
y'all
glass,
hear that
it's
through
good.
this?
Right.
They're setting up sound checks at the yard for the live concerts at
Mic
our
check 1, 2.
event
Vibing.
on Friday. You guys got to come to our event on Friday. It's gonna be great.
Yes.
Live
Y'all probably
music.
can hear over here.
It's South by
sounds good.
I
Southwest.
think they can hear.
Oh yeah, for sure. They probably can hear the bass or something.
They can probably, I don't know.
Hey, it looks so cool back there.
It
It's
does.
fun.
so
You
cool.
guys missed a
It's
fun game night last night too. There was Uno cards
Yes.
flying. You want to
Oh
share that
my
story,
gosh.
Dee?
Yeah, so there was a group of us playing, and like this guy had 2 cards in his hand. He hadn't just quite put down his card yet, and the girl called Uno before he
Tristan.
even put the card down. And so he
That's
he
my son.
proceeded to
Shout
put
out,
his
Tristan.
card down and
Because
called
like you have to put it
Uno.
down first,
Yeah,
right?
First, yeah. You have to
If
put
you
the
want to
card
be
down and call
technical
Uno.
with rules,
Yeah. So
They're meant to be
Rules,
broken.
rules.
like,
there were cards flying.
there was cards like she was so mad that he
Oh, it was
didn't
serious,
acknowledge her Uno.
Yeah,
right?
did not acknowledge her Uno first of all. So she grabbed the little deck that was there and was like, "You need to take these."
I saw
Good for
cards
her.
flying.
Good for her, though. You know, if
She didn't follow the rules.
She was the rule breaker?
Yeah, she.
Oh, I
You
missed that
have to
part.
put the card down. She tried to
yeah,
call
I missed that
Uno
part.
before
Yeah,
he
yeah.
put the card down, and then he had
Ah, I
Okay, wait.
see.
People be
He-
making up rules with Uno.
No, so we already had established
Did,
the
oh,
rules.
okay,
Y'all wanna
just
play
that right.
Uno?
Okay.
Uno. This was a 2-hour long
man,
Uno
It was
game, you
2 hours,
guys.
and I'm the one who.
I want to play a
started
game
the
called
board
Stir the
game.
Pot. Let me.
Like,
You want to
how-
go grab it? You're close. Stoney, could you go get the game called Stir the Pot?
You want to play a game?
What's
Let's
that?
play a
What's
game.
that?
We should play. What was
Oh,
that
which
one
one?
game that we were playing? Oh no, I don't know.
Cards
what it is.
Against
What's that one?
Humanity.
You know what?
That one that we were playing.
Cards Against Humanity is fucking fun.
It is
You
fun
know,
too.
I got the dirty
games
pack.
Games are not my thing.
What
There's
was
some
that
nasty
one last
stuff
night
in
that
there.
you said?
No,
It was
you don't- no, I'll
about,
play, yeah.
the
But it's-
president.
Oh, it was like
If they be like, "Hey, you want to play
a
cards
woman
at the house?" I'm
president
like, eh.
leads is a slippery
like, you wanna play
slope that leads to
dominoes?
worshiping my
Slap 'em
pussy
on
or
the face.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was crying. Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Nah.
Hey Tristan.
Texas Hold'em too, man. I love
Hey,
me a
that's
good
my
Texas
son.
Hold'em.
Tristan's my
Oh,
son.
hey.
Yeah.
It's-
Hey, shout out to my son.
It is a real vibe, guys.
It is.
Shout out
Hey,
to
I- hey, hey,
Tristan.
son, it's a whole
You can
vibe
give him
in
a whole
here.
shout out. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, son?
He's right there.
Hey, babe.
Hey, shout out to my son. Tristan, hey, thank you for tuning in and watching mommy. Mom's
He said,
having fun,
"Hey."
bro. These some cool women, so.
Girls night.
Nah,
I'd
we're
be
gonna have a
holding
white
we
night.
we here getting high. And yeah, you did good. Look, it made it. It made
I
it.
know. It actually was beautifully
Andy came
smoked.
around. Hey, Andy came around a couple times.
I know.
Several
Say,
times.
hey,
Oh, God.
hey, high five
Okay,
over
let's see
there.
what this
High five.
game is. I wanted to open it last night. Let's see if it's something that might be fun. Stir the pot. The
That's
adult
right.
party game that roasts your friends for you.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know
Fuck yeah.
if we know each other that well to be able
No,
to
here it
say.
doesn't matter. It
Okay,
doesn't
we're gonna
matter.
try.
Because here, it's just the beautiful thing.
It's just a game.
It's just a
Do you want to
game.
be the game master?
Sure.
You want to? Okay.
Would you like
You want
me
the
to
honors?
be the game master?
Yeah, I do.
I would love to be the game master.
You should have been here last night. You could have totally been the game
It
master.
took both of us to figure that
Don't
out.
ask me what the fuck
Mary?
I'm doing, but we're
Mary,
gonna
would
fuck
you
around
like
and find out.
Anybody
Uh-uh.
like
No, man, I'm good right now.
okay,
Thank
They're
you.
not. They're not
that?
talking.
Hey, listen, I'm high as shit. So, in order for me to
You guys should
listen
play
to
with
directions,
us.
Maybe I need to focus.
We want to know what you guys' opinion are on these. Let's see.
Find 3 more friends and sit in a
Hey,
circle.
it's
Choose some
an
place
end,
the cards
though.
in the center within everyone's reach.
Anybody out there?
Whoever ain't
Anybody
suit
out there
mostly
playing?
reach the What?
I invited our friends.
I'm not even too hot for this assignment. Hold up. Have you played this before?
How long have you been painting though? No, I've never played this. I bought a bunch of games
How
from
long? I
you.
have been painting for. Okay, first of all, I've been drawing and coloring since I could hold a pencil. My mom, said I was 2 years old and would sit there for an hour, hour and a half, which is as a 2-year-old is a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
To sit and do something, and I've had an obsession with color my whole life. It's just something that lives inside of me, and I didn't value it until I was an adult. To be quite honest with you,
So did you really start practicing when you were older, or?
No, it's just something that I continue to do. It just, I go in spurts, and every time I hit a spurt, it gets better and it gets better and it gets better because, I don't know, you just pick up things along the way. But for the most part, I also don't have very much patience. I'm very much ADHD, so it's this spurt, and I do it quick, and it's over, and then I might do it again a few other times, but it's.
So does
Painting,
painting help you to stay focused?
Yeah, it really does.
Okay,
It also
okay.
it
So it helps
it's
that
like,
that energy to.
when I paint,
Okay.
I literally think about nothing. It's like a meditation, kind of.
And you're like, oh
really
shit,
don't
2
have it.
hours.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite? What's your favorite thing to like paint? Like, because isn't the like acrylics and different
I love pop
oils
art.
and
Yeah, I started doing it with like house paint. So
what's pop art? Can you
think you could do
explain
some of my dogs?
that? Like
I can do renditions of your dog.
That's what I mean. Like, because we've got like the cartoon, like our, cartoonist has made like these cartoon versions. Like,
Yeah,
you could probably,
there's renditions. I mean, I would be
and
quite
then make
honest,
it your
I don't-
own, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you have the software to like rendition your own photos, send it my way, and I can put it on Canvas. But as far as, yeah, I mean,
I'll show.
I
I'll
don't
send
know
you.
a lot of
Well, like
paperwork.
I actually use that AI app,
yeah.
and there was like a lot of cool shots, and I think like if I really would like that to be like actual paint, not something
Yeah.
that looks like a painting.
So for the most part, what I do is I take a silhouette, so something in black and white image, something very, very flat and two-dimensional, and I can take that image, and what I do is I build it back out, however I see fit, just kind of however. it
Yeah,
comes
because
along.
that's what I want. I want to see. I want your art to be on it.
That's kind. Yeah, and that's
Okay.
kind of what happens.
Cool.
It's a very organic situation. I can honestly say most of my artwork is an improv situation. Like when I sit down to do something, I don't really
You don't have a
think
plan.
about it. No, I
I'm
don't.
good, girl.
I see an
you
image.
said you use it all the time.
I use it
That's
all the
what you
time,
told
yeah,
me.
and I do, and so I'll just sit down. You know, if there's this image that I like,
wasn't gonna eat.
if there's an image that I like, I pop it on a canvas and then just fucking throw paint at it till I like it.
That's awesome.
So it's not really a.
You don't plan out your.
No, I don't. I mean, if somebody was
That
like,
kind of takes the artistry away, though,
well, no,
right?
but if
Like,
somebody said I wanted Tupac, which I've done Tupac and I've done Snoop Dogg, like I did a whole, Black Rapper series during Black History Month during the Ice Storm, and I did Ice Cube on the 2020 Ice Storm and stuff. So
That's
that's kind
whenever
of how
Sean
that
got
whole
that.
series kind of came to life, and it was fun. It's just fun. I was just sitting in my house.
That's
So,
a dope picture.
thanks.
It really is.
I paint from a very happy place inside of me, so, if I'm, overwhelmed or doing a whole lot of things, it's very hard for me to sit down and paint, but, when I find that calm space inside of me, I can sit down and do it.
like, ooh, today's been a good
Hey,
day.
hey, what a way to be able to express
Yeah.
yourself.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Like, That's
Yeah, and it's a happy thing
that's a
inside of me.
gift, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
I had to learn that as an adult, too, because, when you are born with something and you kind of not really take advantage, it's just like breathing, it's just something you do. You don't really...
Yeah, you're like,
You're like, whatever.
doesn't everybody?
Doesn't
do
it?
this?
Yeah, you don't think that your mind works different from everybody else's.
Right.
You're like everybody else, so it's not really much. To
You don't get why everybody
You
thinks it's so
don't.
special, right?
Right, and
Yeah,
then
that's
I-
how my daughter is. She's an incredible artist,
Yeah,
and she's
and
like,
I had to learn that, and so whenever I see kids, like if you like I have bought art from children, like for $1, like make me something.
I mean,
teach
she
them the
makes
value,
like,
keep
she's
doing
crafty,
it.
everything.
Just keep doing it, and that's like the thing. Even if it's, I think Andy Warhol said, if people are sitting around judging it while they're judging it, make more art.
Yeah, if they're talking about
If
it,
they're
right?
talking about it, it doesn't mean
They're
matter.
taking the time
If
to
you
look
can
at
even
it and
provoke
critique
some
it.
sort of feeling into somebody, even if it is like, oh, I don't like it, like it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
And I think that's the purpose of art because, you just do it because you like it and you don't really care if anybody likes it. You do. I like it.
So like for her, like she's such a perfectionist because she is an artist. Like a lot of times, like I'll find all these like beautiful art, but she's like scratched it out or whatever, and I'm like asking her why, and she's like, I didn't like it in the end, it got messed up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do you do that? It breaks my heart every time.
I
Like,
would just encourage her not to scratch it. Just flip the page.
Just, like,
tell her
start
just to turn
over.
it, like tear it out, put it in a folder.
And go
tear it out,
or
and
go
put it in a
back to
folder
it.
because but it's
I
like,
know it just breaks my because it's like I mean that's
but it's
a
evolving.
million times better than and I mean I want her to like want to do more, but it stops her in her projects
Well,
sometimes.
and she'll get that outside validation. I think as an artist, like we honestly need that. It sounds egotistical, but it's not really egotistical or arrogant.
But why else are you doing it if somebody's not going to enjoy it?
Yeah, well, yes and no. You do it because you enjoy it, and you hope that other people enjoy it, and kind of let go of the fact that it's okay if people don't enjoy it. You do, so keep doing
That
it.
and that's
Because
what's
it is-
important is
because it
that
is-
you
that
enjoy doing it.
Because I really do believe that everybody is born with some sort of
Absolutely.
art skill, and it's remaining an artist. I think it gets shamed out of us so often because of what other people think, and so if you can just keep that out of your mind and just keep just doing it, just keep creating.
That's why I
craft,
just put my
whatever.
stuff on my wall. In
Yeah,
my
your stuff's
room.
fantastic. You showed
I'm
me
like,
that.
I just put it on the
Mom.
wall.
And that's
and that
fantastic.
key for the whole
Hey,
world
that's
to
my
see.
baby.
For the whole world to see.
Dude, that's, dude, your
Shout
stuff
out
is
to
good,
my
dude.
son.
Thank you.
I mean, for real, you showed me.
Yeah,
and
keep doing it, girl.
Keep doing it because.
I have a creative side, but I really don't put it to my limits as I should.
Well, I wouldn't shit on yourself, but keep doing it.
2023 for me is supposed to be about more balance. So like I'm trying to do things that I enjoy more. So like if
for
you're
you.
things painting, you should do that more.
I'm ready to be on the water.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost, but this weather's
Okay,
teasing
what
us,
do you do in the
y'all.
water? Do you surf or something?
I don't care what kind of water. I just want to
Paddleboard?
be next to it.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, welcome,
Exactly
welcome.
the same spot,
I would. Okay,
but
cool.
I can hear you better now.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
I
but-
can
I mean,
hear
I
you.
could hear you, but maybe because I
It's
was in the
just
same
video.
room. Oh,
What? Hello.
What?
Ooh, I can hear
What?
you now too.
I know, right? Hey,
Now these
girl.
cushions
Hey,
are all,
girl.
now these cushions are all stuck in my teeth, but they're so good.
Oh.
And I said I wasn't gonna eat them because I was like, oh,
She
this,
said-
hey, I was like, this might picks up everything, but you know what?
We're gonna smack it away, girl.
The munchies one.
Hey, shout out to you for all the snacks.
She
Yes.
said, I'm the type of person that's going to see 2 or 3 in the box, and I'm going to take the rest of them instead of
Yeah.
leaving just one.
Hey, I was,
Respect.
hey, I was on some real shit though, right? I was like,
I gotta leave one.
Hey, right, because if you
I
left
have a funny
one,
story about that.
if you open it up, it's like, dang, they only left one in here.
Right.
Stop playing.
Not even that.
Is
It's
that
the
fair?
people
Is that
that leave
fair?
the empty
What?
box.
Yeah, that's so rude.
Like,
No,
wow.
No,
that's
I
trash.
have a story
That's trash.
about that.
That's trash.
So my daughter, when she was younger, like she's very empathetic and stuff, and so like she probably had to have been about 11 or 12, and I would buy like 2 different kinds of like fruit snack gummies, like like the berry and then the regular whatever. And so like she would usually take 2 packages in her lunch. She'd either eat one at the beginning of the day or whatever, or share with her friends, and I was fine with that. Well, one day she came to me and she was like so serious, and she was like, "Mom, did you eat one of the fruit snack bags?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I did earlier." And she's like, "But you didn't eat the other kind?" I was like, "No." And she's like, "Now one's gonna be lonely." I was like, "Honey."
Oh, sweet.
I know, isn't that so sweet? I was like, "Honey, those are your feelings, not the gummies' feelings." I know, but it broke my heart.
With everything
You can't just leave
feelings,
one.
Mom.
I know. Feelings are valid.
Very, very
Really.
much so. Very much so.
Oh Lord.
Hey, shout out to our kids though, right?
For real, for
Mhm.
real. Especially my son.
She's
who
awesome.
was
I
in
give it to
my
your
room
parents.
today.
I really, as a childless woman, like I give it to you, women. Like I just want to just acknowledge that
I was
because
too young to
I
have
do
a
not
kid,
know
but-
how you do it, but I respect the fuck out of y'all.
Thank you.
'Cause,
Thank you very
Man,
much for saying that.
yeah, I
appreciated it.
I think about my mom a lot whenever, like, cause my mom when she was 37 had 5 fucking kids, and I'm like, no way.
Oh, it's hard with one. You got
But
2.
she's
three.
awesome, you know. But
How many you got total?
3.
3. You got 1. You got
One.
2.
I got 2.
I mean, I have a
How old are your
shit ton
kids?
of
I
dog
have a 9 and a
puppies.
7.
Did you bring a
I
snack?
have a blend. I
We
have
got
a
a
blended
snack
family.
bag. We're official, guys.
Hey, I was just talking about snacks, didn't I?
Can I get a real
Hey.
on the side of you?
You
Oh,
know
he
what?
came in early
Oh,
for
you
that.
back there? You can hear
I hear
you can hear us
dishes.
talking, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I said snacks and you delivered. Man, I'm feeling that.
Yes,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
that is awesome.
Cookies.
Let me see what kind of flavor you got over there. Oh, we were just talking about
Oh
cookies.
my God.
Hey, you said
What
you.
were we
Hey, was that
saying
you?
about these though?
Man, you're not about to bust
What were
their
we
mouth.
saying about these,
and,
though?
and,
I
look,
like the pizza ones.
look, right when you, man, those are trash.
I told you it's
Trash.
cheese.
No.
No,
I like
hey, that's like government
charcuterie
cheese right
boards.
there. I don't know if y'all know anything about government cheese.
Gum and chip. I do
I
like
know.
the pizza Lunchables though. The pizza Lunchables are dope. Like
I
those
said
are my
that. I was like, I
favorite.
don't eat those kind of money for
Dang.
pizza.
I like the pizza
Hey,
ones.
what were we saying? We like charcuterie.
In fact, I
Charcuterie
have
board?
it in my refrigerator right now.
Charcuterie board.
She said, I don't know how to say it right, but
I
what
fuck
are
it
you
up
talking
every
about?
time.
I definitely got trail mix and a brownie.
Okay, what do I want?
Look, I used to let my son.
Is there anybody
bad
talking
mom.
to us?
I used to let my son have those in the morning. He's
I
just
like
like, Mom, I just want to have one before I go to school. I'm like, go ahead. With my cereal. I'm like, go ahead.
Dip it on in there, son.
Baby, all hype going to school.
The teacher got to do what I'm
Brandon,
Hey, he loved
but
me
I
for
want
that though.
Chips Ahoy also.
The wasn't the cosmic
I'll
brownies
share
or something
mine.
like
No, it's
that.
okay. I want the big one, the big squid, the
I'll
square
let-
pack.
I'll let-
I can share
You know
mine.
what?
Well, he'll probably bring me
All
one.
right,
to eat
well,
that,
I
girl.
if you can't find it.
That's
I gotta
trash.
eat my
I
savory
can't
first.
believe this. I can't believe this. Another Lunchable in there.
Man,
I didn't even
Oh,
get the
you didn't even get it.
Lunchable. I
You
put
did.
it
You
back
did. Okay.
in the bag.
Oh, you put.
yeah, this is one of the coolest things I've done in a minute.
This is fun, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna come
absolutely.
next time?
You
Come
know
on,
what?
people.
Hey, yeah. This was dope.
I'll come
man.
next Tuesday if nobody else signs up.
Okay. It's fun, right?
See, I had one of these. You know what? I'm gonna stick right there. You know what? Because I was like, look, I'm gonna try not to eat all the snacks in here. But I was like a little kid to my husband. I was like,
Sometimes
baby.
Sean gets ice cream.
baby, they got all the snacks. Look,
You know what would be
hey,
fun?
where can we hide these? Because if I try to have these,
come
I'm
down
gonna
for it.
keep want to dig in and eat it. So
I don't know if it needs to go by me, but
Brittany, you know what would be fun?
what?
Doing this, you can get a big canvas and like we can put up like little paint station and like just sit and paint and live and chat. Like everybody have
That's
a
what we
section of
wanna
the
do.
canvas and do a collaborative like canvas. Can I help facilitate that? In
Yes,
some
you
kind of
can.
way?
You can be game master.
Fucking
And that.
dope.
Sounds fun.
Hey, I appreciate art. All kinds
It's
of
fun.
art. And
It's fun.
you
I
know,
like
it's
painting with a
people.
twist and stuff
You know,
like
some
that.
of those
Yeah,
fun.
we even
Yeah.
talked about doing like a wine thing too. Like everybody bringing a bottle
Yeah.
of wine and doing
Those
that.
are fun.
My hero. Well, those pecan
No.
meals. I might fuck with one of them.
So you must be the one who likes them damn Lunchables, huh?
Hey, I like the pizza one.
Me too, but
Trash.
what'd you say? Dad ordered them, so you had
You
to.
never just had a pizza lunchable?
Who else is on here? No, but not everybody's talking.
I
We've
don't
got
think I'm
7 viewers.
I just order me a pizza. I'll be like, fuck that Lunchable.
I used to eat these as a kid.
What is them, like some
It's
pinwheels
like
or something
childhood.
like that?
I like me an oatmeal cream pie
Indeed.
I like the fudge rounds too.
Indeed.
I really want a
Indeed.
burger.
and Nutty Buddy bar.
Like from. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm
What
a fan
burger's
of
been
those.
disappointing me lately?
But yes, definitely.
Yeah, they haven't been toasting my buns enough.
Toasting your buns, huh?
So
What's that about? Toasting your buns?
I don't
Toasting
know.
my
I couldn't
buns
get
at
through the
Whataburger?
instructions, girlfriend.
I was like, ah.
it's okay. I think I might have it. I read them. We can fuck around and find out.
All right.
Okay.
So I think
Oh, that was sweet.
I think maybe this gets flipped. It doesn't really exactly say.
That's the point. It has to get flipped.
Okay. It says, whoever ate soup most recently, player A, begins by drawing a card and reading it to themselves. They then show the card to the person to their left, player B. Player B reads the cards to themselves and points to the player in the circle who fits the description the most. Player B then flips the token. So yes, it does get flipped.
I ate soup from Thundercloud 2 days ago.
I have not eaten
napkin?
soup in a minute. Although I love soup.
Um,
Potato's my favorite.
So I do that.
I don't know if I need
Yep.
it, but
So, okay, so
but
we're
I
gonna go
appreciate- I appreciate that.
So whoever
I feel I'm
whoever
like-
ate soup most recently begins by drawing a card and reading it to themselves. Then they show the card to the person to their left, player B. Player B reads the card to themselves and points to the player in the circle who fits the description the most. Here's the player. How to win. Here's the objective. Here's the objective. The objective is how to win. Keep playing until everyone hates each other. You'll love it.
You know what?
You know what? Let's fuck each other up. Let's just roast each
awful.
other.
Okay.
No, let's just roast each other. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's fine.
But I read it to myself
We're
anyway.
free, yeah, you're
Do
reading
what
it to
you think,
yourself.
because we're getting to know each other.
But what you're gonna do, yeah, it's great. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna read it to yourself and then point to the player in the circle who fits the description the most. Player B then flips the token.
Who's player?
And
I drew it.
Your
I know
plan
what the
B-
card
okay.
says, so I'm waiting to see what her answer is. She's
Oh,
gonna point
oh,
at
oh.
one of you.
you're gonna point to
at
somebody
one
in
of
the
them.
circle, no, or one of anybody.
Or me.
Yeah. So you're
Or
gonna-
you even.
whoever
Oh.
fits that description in the card.
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
I
so-
guess. I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
now
know.
what?
So she points to it, and then player B, you're gonna flip this token,
Oh, okay.
and it's gonna say tell or don't tell. It's
Uh-oh.
called stir the pot. So don't tell. So now we're gonna move on. So then player B.
Discard it. You don't
Discard
know what
it.
she
You
said
don't
about
Oh,
you.
But that's
Okay.
good. It
Okay.
keeps the game
So
moving.
now you get to read it.
No, you get your. it's
Now
the
you're
order
gonna see
clockwise.
it, and then you're gonna show her, and she's gonna have to choose, and then
Right. So
Okay.
you're gonna draw a card.
All right.
Okay, and then you're gonna.
You might have to go over this again. I'm high.
That's all right. I can read. I can read.
Hey, good shit.
All right.
So draw it.
Hey,
So-
thanks for taking charge. Okay.
You're gonna draw a card.
All right.
Read it to yourself. I don't understand why there's two people involved in this. Like reading it. To
Because
yourself.
I know
Right,
now
and then-
what she was talking about her.
Oh, okay. You're stirring. You're starting shit. I get it.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
well.
gonna stir
Stirring
this
the
up.
pot.
We're
I'm
gonna
so
slowly
high, I'll be
brew
like,
this
what?
pot.
right?
This bitch gonna be
be
slow
talking
brewing.
shit
Okay.
already.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so you're gonna read that card to yourself, and then you're gonna hand it to me because I'm gonna be player B, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna
Anybody
read
else
the
playing
card
with
to
us?
myself, and then I'm gonna point to the person in the circle who fits the description the most.
I don't like that one.
Huh.
I don't like that. That was
And
stupid.
actually,
That's
it
real
says,
stupid. I don't
no,
like
it
that
says
one.
if you draw a card that doesn't fit anyone in the group, draw again.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that option.
so pick
Hey,
another
thank you.
card.
Thank you. Whoever made the rules? Who made this game?
Yeah.
Shout
out
out
So
to
I
you.
like that because
But
that
what
one
you
I
mean
didn't really
from
like
the-
that one.
from the
And-
creators
and
of
matter
what you
fact,
mean.
whoever made that.
Evie,
did
now
some-
you get to draw again.
Oh, take
Because
that
we
one
know
out.
that
That
we're
one,
gonna
I
keep
want to
going.
see now since nobody played.
yeah, that one wasn't cool. I didn't like that
Yeah.
one.
Nobody wants to be sad. It's a sad card.
This one's kind of funny.
Okay, so now you're gonna just hand it to me,
Yeah.
and we're gonna team up and talk shit.
That's
Who
okay.
would
Let's talk
look
shit.
the best?
You're not supposed to read it.
Hey.
Suspenseful. I just created suspense. That's okay.
Alright. Yeah. Ooh, who's she gonna say?
Okay, cool.
Now you gotta see if you're gonna tell or
Yeah.
not.
Woo.
Yeah.
I think Brittany would look best bald. Yeah.
Probably
You would fucking
not.
shoot Eric
That's
over that
right.
shit.
You know what?
Cute pixie cut shit. That fuck like yeah. It would be cool.
You know what? I was going that way. I was like,
I
looks like you got a nice
Well,
round,
all
nice.
right, now we're gonna move on.
Round's good.
Oh.
She said,
Oh.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna read that card and point to somebody and this.
Some of these have been kind of corny though.
They are.
Yeah,
It's too
on the
wholesome.
cool.
There's probably a naughty version of it somewhere.
So I just
Huh?
point to who?
yeah, who
You
fits
just
the
want to whoever
description
you
best?
think-
What's the age limit on this thing? What is it?
Probably 6.
Right. Because I'm like,
I don't know.
I guess it's
17 and up, it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'll
17
flip.
and up?
Wait
So
a
yeah,
minute.
point to somebody.
I did.
She pointed to me.
Okay, then you're gonna
Y'all
flip this
picking on
coin,
me?
and then we're gonna tell or don't tell. We're gonna don't tell.
Ooh,
But can you choose?
secrets. So now you draw a card and then you show me.
like that whole thing is just.
No, it's stirring the pot
It is,
because
it is.
because she knows
I
what
get
she
it.
said about me.
People talk
These
shit.
little things are corny. It's
Can
funny.
you choose yourself?
Right.
That's funny. Is that an option? You read through all the.
I don't think this
The
really
details?
makes. I mean, this literally does. I'm gonna choose a
Yeah,
different
that
one
card
because
is-
it doesn't work.
See,
'Cause,
isn't
like
that
literally,
nice?
I
Well,
asked
see,
them and they
that's
don't.
see why I like the option that you could choose something else.
Maybe
Some
this game
of this
just
stuff
sucks
is
in a
not-
way that we can't explain.
It's not cool.
Sheesh. This is a terrible game. I don't like it. Who has the worst moral compass?
I think we should read them out loud.
Who is the most difficult to make plans with? They're all negative.
Who has the most
Right.
kissable lips?
Just because they're
Definitely
purple,
the
you gotta
purple.
like purple.
You got juicy lips, girl.
Hopefully they look
Also,
nice.
you've been
Hopefully
snacking and
they
it
look
doesn't
nice.
look like any of that lipstick rubbed off.
I know, right?
This is good lipstick. I can't even remember what kind of lipstick this is. Probably some cheap shit, but it stays on and I like
You
it.
ever get any of those like
Purple's my
Ipsy
favorite
or
color.
like boxes, beauty boxes for
You
like
know what?
skincare and
I
stuff?
used to. No, I just some
I was
good
getting
old-
Ipsy, but I think that my
good old
card
soap and
probably.
I don't even have. I don't
expired.
even. I don't even have a skin regimen.
No, you don't.
No, never have.
I dermaplane
That's
my own face.
you remember I was saying there's just certain things I pay attention to and certain things I don't.
I use Stoney's oil on my face.
I know jojoba oil, Stony and Co's
Yes,
jojoba
no,
oil.
amazing.
I
Smells
just
good.
put some coconut
In my
oil
hair,
on.
too.
You know, wash
Shut
my
up.
face, put some coconut oil on it, and keep it moving.
I
Coconut oil's
I do
good.
dermaplane
Coconut
my
oil's
own
good.
face.
That's it.
Razor.
I don't
Oh, really?
I don't really
I
have a
do that
regimen.
here. I
I
have
probably
peach
should
fuzz,
though,
though.
right? Because I'm getting older.
No, but you can't.
You look
tell.
good, girl.
You've
I'm
got
getting
good
older, I'll take it.
elasticity
Oh,
in your skin.
Ooh, that's good.
I just recently started noticing. I told Sean I think I'm gonna get some Botox.
Dude, I got the fuck you line so hard.
Oh, me too. But I think it's like from me going like this.
Hey,
Elvis,
hey,
Elvis, shut up.
Hey,
There it
people who
is.
have that, they say because
I
they
have
say that's
Just
because you
smell
mean.
it.
I have to be very
Stunning
conscientious.
and
Like, people think I'm pissed off. You know,
Right,
I have to
right.
raise my
That's what they
eyebrows.
say.
Tony.
They say because you mean.
Oh, I ain't
Like
mean.
Tony said,
Nah,
please
nah,
hit
you
the
an
like
Aries.
button, guys,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, smell
Come
this
and
on.
talk
stuff.
to us.
This is like-
I
this is
see
you.
people
Okay.
watching.
Shoot.
This is it.
This is what I was talking about.
What is that?
Stony makes it. It's jojoba oil. They put that a lot in like moisturizer and
That
like
smells good.
shaving cream.
It does.
My ex-wife
I
used
love
to make
it.
that
You
shit.
can actually use, this
the
on your
dogs.
dogs. You can actually use that oil. That's a oil you can use on your
Jojoba
dogs.
oil, the
It
cure
is.
all.
Yep. It is. That smells really nice.
He told me he's working on some like hair growth tinctures and stuff like that, and I suggested like you know how they,
Sorry.
they have like the eyelash like to keep them volumized and stuff.
Right.
So he's gonna work on that for me.
Hey,
Mine
let's
just
go.
aren't as luscious as they used to.
You know
be.
what? I used to get my lashes done for years, and
Do you
then
think
I
it ruined
and then-
them? For a couple
Yeah,
years,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. I did it for a couple years.
They
so
were-
And they were like
Falling
thin and
but
wiry,
they're now
right?
just like growing back, and
They
so
look
I'm
good.
not just so.
Yeah, they look good.
But I just use a little booster and keep.
You
it
have
up.
pretty
But I
eyelashes,
like make. I love makeup,
Me
Oh, me too.
But I just don't got the. It's
So-
the same thing with like if I don't want to do all that. I
Mary,
just
fun
don't.
fact, I'm a beauty school dropout.
Are you really? I love that. Beauty school dropout.
Yep. Go back to high school.
I love Grease, guys. That's one of my
too.
all-time
That's
favorite
like-
musicals.
But I
Well,
did.
Well, I mean, that's not one. Of
Like
my
I did
favorite
hair and
movies.
makeup and theater and stuff in high
Not
school.
movies,
and I
just
wanted to do
musical.
it
Musical,
like
yeah.
for a living, and then I realized I like to do my hair and makeup. I didn't like to do everybody else's hair and makeup.
That's me.
So that ended
That's funny.
such without going too deep.
I'm
not
not
really
looking
into it,
to.
but
it wasn't good. I
No.
dropped out.
I did. I dropped out. I said bye. But I do. I have an appreciation. I remember seeing a Sephora for the first time in New York City when my grandma took me, and I like straight up spent
Grandma
$200
sounds so
in that.
cool.
No, she was. She took me on a trip every year until I was 18, and then when I was 18, she told me I was old enough to help pay for my own trips, and
And
that
you're
was
like, damn.
the last time I ever went anywhere with her.
Until
Until
recently?
recently, because she
Yeah.
realized she was getting older and she really wanted that experience
Yeah,
again, and she wanted that with
absolutely.
me.
That's so cool.
I'm her only granddaughter. I'm her first granddaughter. She has one
Aw.
great granddaughter, but I'm her only granddaughter. So
That's awesome,
yeah.
though.
That's cool.
she spoiled me.
To have
man,
that
yeah.
kind of relationship. You
I
know?
could go on and on about that lady. Like seriously. I painted her house one time when she was out of town, and I thought this is what I determined I had the coolest grandma on the planet was because she told me what liquor I was not allowed to touch. First of all, she has her top.
Were you
shelf
house
selection.
sitting?
No, I was painting her house.
Oh, you were
She was
painting.
out of
Oh, she
town.
knew you were painting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She was out of town.
But she
and
said, don't drink her liquor.
Yeah, like she told me what I could and couldn't touch, but I went through her shit and I found her weed stash, and then like I moved her bed. I found her 45 nailed back to the like her gun stash because she did security for 35 years for Lockheed Martin and carried a gun every day to work.
That's
and,
crazy.
Hell yeah.
lived
That's
She
the
sounds
cool.
like a badass.
Yeah,
she lived
right,
the straight,
right. I'm
She
like,
lived the
dang.
straight and narrow. And what was funny is when I first smoked weed with her, after she retired, she was like, there's just things in life I don't have to worry about anymore. And I'm like, fair enough then. I'm like,
real,
let's smoke.
Let's
Real.
smoke another one.
Right.
It's
Let's
just,
blow. That's
I feel
awesome.
so grateful, to
That's
have that
awesome.
experience.
That's so
but,
cool.
Yeah,
You know what? I wish I had like true like family that's blood related that I could smoke with.
What's funny,
But
she's not
the-
blood related. I'm adopted. Her son adopted me. She paid for my adoption.
Blood
when I
doesn't
was
make
2
you.
years
Hey,
old.
hey,
I love her.
She
even
adopted-
more.
that was
even
her,
more.
That was her wedding gift to my parents when they got married.
remember-
Because my dad adopted me and my older brother, and so
That's
and it's
awesome.
his mom, and so it was just they're not even blood.
Remember when you asked me like, do you get to smoke with your family? And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, but most of my friends are like my
Family,
family.
yeah.
And because blood doesn't make you.
No,
know,
it really doesn't.
You know, it really
doesn't.
doesn't.
My family has taught me that over and over
Oh,
again.
absolutely.
But
See.
can I tell you a really funny? Can I tell you a really funny?
Yeah,
story?
absolutely.
So I'm adopted. I met my biological dad when I was 19 for the first time. I didn't really care too much. It was like, okay, cool. I found out I was adopted by my dad when I was 13. Anyways, I really got to know my biological dad when I was in my 30s. He came to visit me and we hung out for a few days. Man, I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I am so glad to be here, but I cannot believe you fucked that guy. No shit.
What were you thinking?
Like, I
what
can't believe
in
you
the
fucked that guy. And, and
funny.
quite honestly,
She's like, me either.
well, my DNA was offended. I was like, holy shit.
I'm like, oh,
My
man.
DNA was absolutely offended.
No.
And actually, I mean, true story, I was really insecure about it for a minute. And, I called my best friend crying about it. I was like, man, oh my God, and I don't want to be judgmental about certain things, but there are certain things you just can't handle. And I'm going to just say it out loud, just fucking white trash. And it was just, they make the world go round, and I've made, comedy skits out of it and stuff like that, but it was too much. But anyways, that's a whole other segment. And making fun of my mom, I was just...
She laughed with you, I'm
she did.
sure.
We laughed. She was like, he wasn't like that, I swear to God. And I'm like, okay. Okay. No,
Not when I knew him.
Yeah, no. But anyways, I got pictures. No, he's actually trying to, he's a decent guy. He's trying to make up for things. We understand each other. We're friends. So.
Good.
But
Progress is progress.
family is not always blood. And when
Not
you,
at all.
When you figure it out, you figure it out. And
Not at all.
life goes on.
Right.
Life goes on.
It's interesting how life goes and how things come back around sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why did that come back around? Right? And then
why?
and now getting some understanding of why. You know?
Yeah.
It's all about breaking the cycles.
breaking this egg. I'm not breaking this bag of cookies.
How come the mini ones always taste so much better? Have you ever noticed that? Even the mini Oreos.
They're a little dustier.
Maybe that's why. Like
Those things are
crummier.
hard.
They are good. They are good though.
Too hard.
They're like little shortbreads.
I like chewy cookie. I prefer chewy cookies.
Yes, Chewy's the best.
Brandon, if you can hear me,
Choc-
will you bring me
Chocolate
chocolate
chips.
chip
Bring us
cookies?
Cookies from the back.
Yeah, the ones from left over from game night. That's where the real cookies are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Those are the
I'm not
good
going to judge
ones.
you if you eat those and those.
Oh,
That weed is really
I'm
pretty.
trying to gain weight here. I have an opposite problem with most people. Like,
Never try to
Well,
lose weight,
I
but
also
I'm
know that
still
can be
eating.
challenging too.
Hey, let's stuff this cone.
Oh,
I don't think
yeah,
that gets
girl.
talked about often enough, actually, because people often think that, like, you know, just because you're thin means you're, you know, in
No, a lot of
shape
that's
and-
genetics
It,
too.
well, no, here's the thing. I tell people I'm skinny fat. I'm not in shape and stuff like that, but also trying to maintain weight. That's a whole other set of problems. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
it is.
they're both hard. You know, weight's hard either way, either end of the scale. And I
Hey,
think
why do people worry about that so much?
I don't know.
here's the thing. I don't think it's. I don't think it's about image. I don't think it's about
It
image
is.
at all. I think for me personally, it's about
Is
health.
there like a tray?
Yeah.
For me, you know, about being healthy.
I'm
You
breaking
know,
out my trash here.
but I don't know.
Will this work? Oh, that one's mine. Go ahead.
No, I don't know.
Okay. She said BRB.
You're like, skirt.
Be right back, y'all.
Man, I've been holding this shit for a minute.
Hey, will you tell him to bring the cookies?
You want some cookies from back? I'll get you some cookies.
Thank you. Thank you.
She wants the chewy ones, not the hard ones.
They're all chewy back there. They're the ones from Costco.
See, I don't know nothing about Costco. So, man, sounds like I need to get on Costco.
This is beautiful.
You know what?
Stone.
Listen, I got this stone from some, I don't know. This is like some,
Can
but
y'all
I've been
see
getting a
that?
lot of compliments on it. Thanks.
Oh, I like it. It's
I
really cool.
appreciate it. I like stone.
Me too.
I really do. This
I
is
like rocks.
actually
my dad used to have
November's
a rock collection.
stone. You have November?
November 23rd.
Yeah, this is November stone.
Topaz.
No. Is it?
Yellow.
Do I got it wrong?
Yellow.
What is November? Citrine.
Yeah, that's a tree.
Is it?
Well, I guess there's different multiple.
There might be. I know that's what this is here because I like stones. I don't know it all.
I have a
though.
citrine ring though. I know
Do
that
you?
is November, but so is a yellow topaz.
See, let's see.
See?
Google. Let's Google search.
I think it's just really yellow gemstones.
crown.
I really like jewelry.
Me too.
James Avery.
Yes.
Although I have this,
Okay,
this little
so-
Frenchie.
I got my ankle bracelet too from them.
I love it.
Isn't that cute?
I love my Frenchies.
Although I have to say, if my hair is on and I run my fingers through my hair, it's not fun. It's not.
It's
fun.
stuck
I'm
in.
missing
Oh, yeah,
my
it's
babies
all-
right now though. But sometimes I'm like,
I know. It's nice to get away and quiet.
yeah, it is. It is. It
By
really
the
is.
way, Sean said that I can schedule a vacation, but I have to talk to you to see when you can like come with your boys and house sit for me when we're on.
But like vacation, like
So you
with
get
some
settled
water,
and then we'll talk. Okay.
Okay.
That's nice. Don't you want to be near some water though?
She does, but she didn't want to take 20 dogs and be at the beach. Then she can go on vacation.
You know what? Listen,
She gonna be on
man.
vacation.
You know what? I love my dog, but man, that free time is nice. This is nice right now.
It is nice.
It's nice.
But I don't
It's
worry
whole-
because my kid's at home. I'm sure you don't worry because your kid's at
No,
home.
no. Actually, my kid's with my sister. I think that's where he's at.
Stony.
Oh, you bought a
Thank
lot of
you.
cookies.
Will you hand me
Man,
the
we're
box?
going-
Or actually, you can hand me the top one. It's got chocolate in
We're
it.
sleeping.
Like, I need a cookie.
Sure. You're like, I need it now.
I probably don't need a cookie, but
I do.
when in podcast, calories don't count. Sean told me.
These have a whole bunch
Hey,
of
it's
sugar.
hard not the whole.
You guys want some cookies?
Hey,
Here, this
I
is
told
different.
I told you I was like, oh, thank you for having all the snacks. That's like some. You got baked goods too. Have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
I told you
Alright,
on the
alright.
podcast, calories don't count.
No, never.
I'm not gonna be saying that when I step on the scale.
Oh.
Although my eyes are
We need to start taking the dogs for a walk.
Where's
help us both.
where's the little poker thing?
Get those eye drops, girl.
See, I'm gonna have to-
Why is it so good?
This is super sticky, so that's like
super sticky.
super.
So I don't really like.
Where's
this.
my Blazy Susan dab station?
you know what?
Oh, she could probably still try to use it.
Yeah, this time change fucks me up. I
Yeah.
don't know about y'all, but
I'm like, where'd
I've
the
been-
time? Where'd the day go?
yeah, no,
Oh,
it's
hi,
they're, like,
Diana.
long-
She's back. She said, "I love your hair, D."
Thank you.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like,
I know
it's like
it's
a,
very fitting. It's not like normal meat.
just so hard to keep, but I love it. It's really cute. It's really cute. I just like when color.
that you?
Period.
Sorry, it was one of my reels from my paint company or whatever. I was checking my Facebook.
Oh, you've been busy.
Like-
She also has a paint
like-
company.
Yeah, like painting houses. Like
Yeah, paint houses.
inside and out.
Mm-hmm, inside and outside.
Alright.
We do like cosmetic, actually little renovations. And I have a cabinet shop in Northeast Austin where we refinish cabinets, furniture. What if you can paint it, we can paint it.
Hey.
I want just a piece of this.
That's what she said.
You know what? I'm glad to have met
Just a
you.
peek.
You do the painting.
Maybe
Little
half.
white chocolate macadamia.
You better get that. It's the last one.
I love
I'm
it.
gonna get it.
Hey, maybe we should do like what are those called? Like little critique on the food. This is all Costco stuff.
Yeah, Costco. I need
hey,
sponsor us.
Right,
Costco.
right. Shout out to Costco because you know, yeah, y'all got all the snacks. Yeah,
That's good.
that
Y'all
shit looks
want one?
good. I think I'm gonna take. I'm gonna have to take one of them. Yeah, but I'm gonna get this rolled up right here. I hope y'all like
This
this
is good.
wedding cake.
Y'all ever have? I don't drink Starbucks often, but they have like an almond croissant. It's really
It's
good.
so good.
It's so good.
Hey,
That's
hey,
kind
their
of
I'm not a
cheese, their
Starbucks
cheese
girl
Danish
either.
goes hard.
I'd rather have Dunkin' Donuts or Dutch Brothers.
I
But
don't drink coffee.
honestly,
like
I'd
Dutch
rather
Pepper.
have
Let me get
coffee
this
at my house. I make good coffee at home.
No.
I just kind of stopped drinking coffee after I lost my cup.
I think it's in my cupboard. I think
Whip
it's in
me-
my
whip me a
cupboard.
piece of that paper right there.
I'm all like,
I want to scoop it so I can.
I haven't had coffee since then.
Do you make coffee
It's
every
kinda hard.
day?
There we go.
I don't ever. Girl,
You're already going,
I
right?
know. I just be going.
No, that game, you know.
But I'm pretty sure your cup's in my cupboard.
I don't really like that
Have
game.
we decided that this game sucks?
Yeah, it does.
It's sad.
It's sad.
See, I told you
With the
what.
talking shit game.
Who's most likely to get checked into anger management?
Cards Against Humanity.
Probably me.
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
You?
Me from the dogs.
Oh, I forgot to put my little earphones back on. Oh, I can hear me now. I can hear y'all. Yeah, that's cool.
She was like, what?
What? Say what? Say what?
Yeah, the dogs can be a headache, man. But you know what?
Dope if we could have music on.
I
We've
love
been
it. It's
downsizing.
been cool.
I mean, we still have the dogs, but we're finding guardian homes for the.
It's a clever thing to do. It's smart. You know?
Sean's got like 50 dogs registered in his name that are.
I want to say Sean's a
I
smart
have
man.
He's a
That's
smart
why I
man.
got respect. I got a lot of respect for the way he does things. I think that's why he and I get along.
He's a very, very
Business level.
smart businessman,
Yeah.
but he is also a serial entrepreneur, and he is a workaholic, and so it's
It's a
like a
personality
million
disorder.
different projects. But I mean, I love that drive
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah, no, that's. I think
Yeah.
we silently connect in that way. We
So
don't-
is that how y'all connected to the Frenchies? It's like it's his vision kind of thing.
Kind of. So Sean and I, we talked for about a year before we came exclusive, and then we started, like, COVID happened, and so we were like spending every day together because like his house was like 2 minutes from my office, so I could go in. I was office manager, so I'd go in if I had to and stuff like that. And so like we got Jelly Bean first. Somebody kind of took her out of a bad breeder's backyard situation kind of thing. And so we got Jelly Bean in. I mean, Sean's always, he used to breed dogs a long time ago. Like, that's why he had his older dogs about 15 years ago. And then, you know, life happened and it just didn't work out and stuff. So that was something that he had always been kind of interested in. And he's always been into dogs. He's had, like, dog walking and training businesses, ATX Dog Father, you know, and stuff like that. And so then a friend of ours, we were going to buy a bully. And then a friend of ours shared a post of Simon. Somebody was looking to rehome Simon, and that's how we got Simon. And honestly, we got Simon, and it was, we fell in love from there. You know, Jelly Bean. We got Elvis and
one thing led
Stitchy,
to
and
another.
now, you know, there's a lot of dogs, guys.
That
We even have a
It's
Cane
a-
Corso. named Hades. He's really awesome. He comes to visit the shop
a
sometimes.
big dog.
So I have a bearded dragon, and the breeders
are
are kind of
cool.
like the same way. You know, they all like. I can see how it happens. One can lead to
lot-
another. I have stopped myself several times from
It's
buying another.
It's a commitment
dragon.
though, because they're
It is.
children that literally can't
are.
take care of
yeah,
themselves.
it's a lot. It's a
Man,
commitment.
my dragon's so smart though. He knows where his like. So I live in a 2,200 square foot house, like it's 2-story, and I'll let him loose in the living room, and he knows where his terrarium is. Like when he's done running around,
He's like goes to
I
bed.
catch him trying to go back home, which makes me feel really good as a dragon mom because
Yeah, 'cause he's
A
happy.
dragon.
he's happy. He loves his place.
You had another one that
how
passed
big
away,
is it?
right?
Yeah, Rango. I actually think she was she was cool, but she was so chill. But I think she was a little dense in the head. Like I don't think she
Maybe
was ever
something
sick.
right?
Yeah, I don't think something went right because like she got sick, and then I took her to the vet. It was like fucking $600 later.
Shit.
Yeah, it's
Like a
exotic
special-
vet. Yeah, because you got to take her to an exotic vet.
Did you
And-
post on Facebook looking for a doctor?
No,
No.
I knew where to
Because
take
one
her.
of our vets, he
not all
has.
doctors
Yeah,
take
there's
it.
one on
reptiles.
West. There's a vet clinic
Is that
on
do they
Westgate.
consider that like an exotic pet?
Uh-huh.
They do.
They do. Birds and reptiles. A lot of people don't know birds are
Is it big?
reptiles.
Is it big?
You would consider it to be big, yeah.
I have a parakeet.
She's about.
I like how you
He's
say that
about
lightly.
like this from head to tail. He's probably
Yeah,
like
that's pretty big.
you know.
Bearded
That's
dragon,
good.
right?
Yeah, he's dope though. He's smart. He's actually. I feel kind of guilty
You know,
sometimes
pull up
saying
a
this.
picture. I'll show the people in the camera.
Yeah, we'll show.
We'll
Let's
see
show
how that
Rango.
works.
Guys, I almost have.
And he
I
lives
almost
like
have
in the
this
grotto, man. Like I have. It's,
Get it, girl. Wedding cake.
stuff.
Get your
Come on,
wedding
bro.
Do you
What's
like
your
to
favorite
do,
strain?
do you like to dance?
Yeah, I used to be on the dance team, but I mean, we were really good. We were like state champions.
Oh shit.
Whatever that kind was that we smoked and it had us laughing.
Guys,
That's gonna be
sometimes
forever
when we
stuck.
smoke. Okay, this one time we smoked this strain. I don't know what it was. I think that was a made up name too, because he couldn't remember what it was. He couldn't remember what it actually was, but I think it was like golden
That's
goat or
Something
something like
goat,
that.
I think.
Yeah,
That's nice. That's a badass place to live.
That's an awesome
Hey, no wonder he
terrarium.
likes it. No wonder he likes it.
Look at this guy.
Oh.
Can you see? No wonder he
It's
likes
back
it.
to us.
It's on a few seconds.
There we go.
How do you manage to clean that thing though?
you can see me grab it. But no, he's chill.
I guess it can't be as bad as
sponsors.
He's
picking
a little
up shit
hungry.
after dogs all day
Texas
long.
Smoke Connection says, "Do y'all have sponsors? Y'all are so cool."
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have anything on our table to show anything from our sponsors.
You know what? If we did, I fucking would rock the shit out of some shit.
Bring a piece in here. Let me
Come
show it
on.
off.
Let's do it.
Ooh, you want to do the commercial bit?
Yeah.
We do sometimes our guests. Well, not our guests.
We
you
are
guys
your
are
guests.
actually
We
our
are-
first guest. Yes.
Cool.
Look
But
at
we're-
that.
we're- so this is
The
the
guys.
Hey,
the
that's
guys have
Is this the first
like.
Flower Puff podcast?
No, we've done two before this, but y'all are our first guests from this
Oh
round.
sweet.
From this round. So,
Hey.
so it was the first round, and I was on the first one. And you guys didn't know.
And
me
now you're our
and
first
I-
guest on this round.
I love it. I would
That's
love to
nice.
Be a part of y'all. I wanna
We
be
like,
cool.
we like it.
Hey.
Huh?
It's a weed D.
It's a weed. Weed.
I was gonna ask if I have any phone.
Yeah, you see, hey, you see how much easier it is?
Because
Hey,
that's a
look,
little
see,
bit too
that-
much for me. I do not like
Hey,
it.
I like
see
the
what- see
other
what-
rap
see
he
why
had
we like
before.
these? Well, and we're Aries.
Stuff it like a musket. Meant to be.
Hey, yeah.
Girls'
Because
night.
She's like, I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries. Oh, I
I'm
like
a
Blazy
Taurus.
Susan.
Oh my
Did
God.
Mary tell y'all I went to school with her? You went to school with Diana Lopez?
Hey, Blazy Susan.
I went to school with Diana Lopez.
That's what she said. She said, did
Oh,
Mary
I
tell
know
y'all I
what-
went to
well,
school with
I
her?
probably know her. I do. Hi, Diana.
Hi, Dad.
You're from
Hey,
Austin?
Sarah.
Hold on, I gotta pull up on Facebook because I need a
Kristen, what's
face.
up,
I know,
Kristen?
so
I
you're
will
from
teleport
Austin?
you a
Yeah,
cookie
Mary-
if I
Mary, you
could.
from Austin? Mary's from Austin?
Mary, you're from Austin, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, so I grew up in Taylor.
Hey.
Okay, gotcha. I think you
Yeah.
told me that before.
I grew up in Taylor, and then I lived in Hutto, Pflugerville. Like I bartended at Grimes Central Station for like 2.5 years.
Grams.
So I was a shot girl there, and I held a shot record there for a whole hot minute.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
She's
Like a
I
Tubi
love
girl?
it.
Uh-huh.
One of the Tubi girls?
sure.
Oh, you probably gave me a shot once.
For sure. But you know what the funny thing was is I was like the one that was fully
I like the
clothed.
tequila
'Cause I would just
rose.
wear like, you know, I would go to the little boys section
like
and buy
tequila,
football
period.
jerseys and just wear little boy football jerseys and walk around in black pants and stuff, and then like it made so much more money than the girls walking around in lingerie.
Yeah.
It was a it was a weird dynamic. But then I bartended there for a long time.
That's awesome.
And met a lot of people, and I don't know. I've networked a lot in Austin.
That's cool.
Yeah. Probably the coolest thing that we've ever done is painted for. I hope I can. I didn't sign an NDA. We painted for Joe Rogan.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that was a really cool experience. He's like actually a really nice guy.
Like you painted his house or you
I
made
redid
art?
his cabinets.
What? That's so
Yeah.
badass.
I redid his cabinets. The lead that I got from was a guy I met in a Home Depot parking lot.
What?
Do you want to get this?
Because
use
we're
this?
paint-
That was like a blessing, like meant
Yeah.
to be.
We're paint girls.
sounds good.
People like talking to us, like especially these little
They trust you
contractors and shit.
too
Yeah,
more,
they
right?
do.
Because you're female.
They do. They're
So is this
accepting-
your partner or somebody that just works with you?
Yeah, and when we caught on quick that it was
MS
marketable.
Paints, guys.
MS Paint, PAINT, no S.
Oh, MS Paint.
Mary Stephanie Paint.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And
Stephanie
Miss
Keith is,
Paint.
Yeah, no, Stephanie Keith is my business partner, and she's absolutely fantastic. We are a.
Does she smoke also? Are you allowed to share that?
I know she does, but not in public. This would terrify the shit out of her. To be quite honest with you, she would.
You
I'm
know
like
what?
looking.
This is
No.
definitely
This
different.
this would terrify the
Wedding
absolute
cake?
shit out of her. So
Wedding cake.
Cheers,
That's
guys.
something.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Shit is fucking.
Me and
rolling.
Diana cheers to the bong.
We
Yeah, because
do.
I'm
at the
already
house.
high from smoking.
We even
What were we
stopped if we
smoking?
forgot.
What were we smoking?
Oh, I need to look up Diana Lopez. Like, hold on, I need a face.
Oh yeah. Born
We
and
have
raised
face.
in Taylor, she said.
Yes, I know. Hold on.
She's beautiful.
You know, I can't see.
She's one of our OG members.
Why can't I
also.
find her?
How did you find out about the group? I know how you found out, girl. Dinner.
I'm having a Diana Lopez, but it doesn't populate like it populates an athlete.
Are you an athlete?
Hold on.
That's
Oh.
her.
Man, I remember her. What's up, dude? Yeah, totally. What's happening? Is she saying anything?
No, she just said born and raised in Taylor.
Oh,
It takes a few
okay.
seconds. A few seconds lag.
Wait, ain't that?
Yeah.
Do y'all have any memories together?
Very, 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 very faint. Like,
I
here's
mean,
the
that
thing.
was like 20 years ago,
It
right?
was 20 years ago, but
Yeah.
here's the thing: I was picked on in middle school, and then like.
It wasn't her, right?
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
kidding.
no, no.
Just
No, it
kidding.
wasn't
She's
her.
sweet.
So I started tailoring in 6th grade, and I kind of got picked on a little bit. And then I got to high school and I started wearing makeup. I like made a honor roll. Like I was on National Honor Society, and like I was painting things for theater, and people found out I was like talented. So then I became just like the cool weird art girl, and everybody accepted me. Like I was friends with everybody. So sometimes but they get muddied. It's been 20 years, but I do remember her face.
It's like she's all that.
Yeah, I do remember her face.
That's awesome. That's kind of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
That's awesome.
She's all
The
that. What
art
movie
part
is
of
that?
it. Remember with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh,
and she's
yeah.
like
No,
the
she's
super
nerdy
awesome
female.
Yeah,
artistic
yeah,
girl, and
yeah.
then like she becomes poppy, and they all realize that she's super cool
Yeah,
and
that
stuff.
kind of, yeah, no, weird.
But no boy, right?
But no, well, I mean, I've fucked a few guys in my life, but I
I just don't prefer it,
I
guys.
don't prefer it. You know, I've tried it out. You know,
Good for you to make sure that was your
Yeah,
for real
no,
decision, girl.
Hell, I did it. I mean, hell, I did it in adulthood too. You know, like I was married for 7 years to an awful woman. Yeah, and so yeah, I fucked my best friend. I was like, nope, still gay.
I tried
But no, and we're still cool, which is great because he knew what we were doing. Like it was like
He was
all
just
right,
gonna be
we're
like
gonna-
along for the
we're gonna-
journey,
yeah, we're
right?
along for the journey. We're gonna figure this out. And like, so yeah, no, I fucked my best friend, and no, I'm gay.
Well, maybe you shouldn't fuck your best friend if you're trying.
Okay,
it
so do
out.
you use that?
No, I was just
do
figuring
you
it
use
out.
that in any
Well,
of
they're
your
so
like?
Huh?
Do you use that in any of your like little skits?
No, you know, honestly, I don't have any skits. I
Oh,
just
okay.
started the improv thing. I mean, I
Okay.
have skits in my head. I got to try to figure out how to put them to paper.
We want to do a skit,
okay.
like a little short. Maybe you could help us with that.
Yeah, well, it's not like like for instance, when I do improv on stage and stuff, it's just throwing out subjects. So, have you ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's
I went
playing-
to a really awesome improv show in New York once. That was really
That's
cool.
a cool
It was
place
late
to
night.
see improv. But no, it's like getting on stage and you're with. For instance, I did a scene like if you and I were on stage and then we need a subject and a character, and they're like, I had a breakup scene with my imaginary friend, and so we just were on stage and that's all we had to work with, and so it was a wholesome but like funny situation to be in. And
You
you're like,
really got to use your imagination. Right?
yeah, you absolutely do, and you just
Do you smoke before you go do those? typically, or
Sometimes.
do
Here's the thing about weed. Here's what I discovered about weed and why I love weed so much. When I had a lot of insecurities as a teenager and in my 20s, I smoked weed and I could go out in public and I'm like, you know what? I could be anybody I want to be. None of these motherfuckers know me. And weed gave me that attitude of like,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. That's punk rock. Like, and
If they find out, who cares?
they find out, yeah, exactly.
Who cares? Does it really matter?
but
No.
it
You're
also-
paranoid, but you're justifying at the same time.
Right, but it also allows you to just be comfortable with yourself, even without having to absorb whatever anybody else thinks.
I
And
remember
so-
always hiding it when I would be out there smoking, and now I'm like,
No, man, I can light a
I
joint
just
on
like
South
the way it
Congress.
made me feel.
yeah,
I'm
chill.
I'm actually a
I
very
like it
public
as a
smoker.
My business.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I wasn't like that before, but now I.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
Austin
in
don't
public.
care, man.
I'm like,
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. I actually asked a cop one time. So I went to ACL and with my best friend, and they kept trying to take my vape and my weed when I was trying to get into the festival. And I'm like,
But
no, you
everybody
can't keep
smokes,
that.
I
You
feel
can't
like.
keep that. And so I went outside the gates and I asked the cop, my friend is tripping on mushrooms. She fucking darted. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? She fucking darted. I'm talking to the cops. And I like, so in public, like I get mistaken for a coach and a cop a lot. I go out like this sometimes, but anyways.
It's the
a
aviators.
coach and
It is. So anyways, I asked this cop, I said, hey, sir, I really appreciate
I
it.
feel like that's like a lesbian stereotype.
It is. No, here's the thing.
I'm just gonna say that.
No, and haircuts don't lie.
Maybe
Vince
Coach.
Vaughn said it. Haircuts
Maybe
do not
Coach.
lie. But no, actually, you were absolutely right.
kicking me.
Stereotypes are funny.
She's
Stereotypes
playing
are funny.
footsies with
I
you.
know.
And I fit a few of them, and that's okay. It's hilarious.
That's what I say. I'm not a basic bitch, but I have basic tendencies.
There you go. There you go. So anyways, I'm at ACL, and I asked this cop how to get my weed inside ACL, and he was like, because I thanked him for what he was doing, and I was like, I know you guys are looking out for guns
What
and
up,
violence.
Callie?
But anyways, he was like, do you have an inside pocket in your backpack? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, put your stuff in there. He goes, they can't check your inside pockets and bags. And I said, okay. And so that's exactly what I did. And I walked right fucking through. So yes, I have asked an APD officer how to get my weed into an ACL
That's
festival.
awesome.
And they're fucking cool about it.
Yeah,
I
they
mean-
just don't want you to be like troublemakers and shit.
Yeah,
like,
you're not like causing shit. Like who the fuck gets stoned and wants
they
to
go
fight?
home and get
Nobody.
high too.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Did you know that the city of Austin
makes
does
me-
not drug test their employees anymore? Like,
Seriously?
but like
They
from,
probably were spending a lot of money.
if something, well, okay, I don't know if that's for the whole state, but I heard, I can't name names, that like EMTs and stuff, like, let's say something, normally it's like, well, you only get tested if something bad happens. Let's say you
Right.
get in an accident
Right,
or
right,
whatever,
right,
right? And they said, okay, like, let's say that were to happen. Your superior has to come and suspect that you're on something
Gotcha.
for you to have to go get a drug test. He was like,
Gotcha.
but
That's
all
a
my
good-
friends, he was
that's
like,
a good old boy
but he was
system.
like, I don't use while I'm
Right.
working.
Right, and that's a good old boy system, and I appreciate that because
Yeah.
when here's the thing: if you're just honest about it, honestly, like you're not out causing trouble.
It makes you not seem like you're hiding other shit that you're not supposed to.
Let's
be
go.
doing. And that's kind of how I view it, like with my kid, right? Like, I didn't really openly do it in front of her at first, but then, like, I've talked to her now. It's been like 4 years since she's known, and she's like, I knew there was a funny smell. Like, I knew, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, I was in middle school. Of course, I knew,
Yeah.
Mom.
Duh.
But I never made it seem like there was something wrong with it, so she didn't think something was wrong with it.
Right.
Because when they think it's something is to hide, that's where they learn, oh, bad,
It's-
wrong.
It's nice to be able to just smoke in front of your kids and you
Yeah.
just be free.
I love
about
that it's so normalized now.
It is. It is.
My kid
it
thinks
is.
I'm a better mom when I'm high.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm funny. She used to ask me before she knew that I was high. She'd be like,
No.
"Are you drunk?"
We will actually. I know a lot of
I'm
mothers.
So stoned.
And I'll tell you what, like the people that I know that have smoked during pregnancy, they have the happiest damn babies.
I
Seriously.
agree with that.
Like I have friends.
I
that-
heard they like do weird drug tests at
Like-
like certain weeks and stuff. Now I'm like,
My friend B. Jordan, she's on High Flyers Club. What's up, Bridget? Like, she's, I don't know how to put in anybody's business, but that kid's happy. Like, I love meeting happy babies. And, like, my
Yeah.
cousin had,
I didn't
she
smoke when I
smoked.
was pregnant, but
No, I'm not saying regular.
no, I'm just saying. But I see that. Like I have friends who did, and
Yeah.
like they're smart, intelligent kids.
Yeah, no, I have an
Happy.
opinion about that. That's that.
But I think a lot of that is because mom probably felt happier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It's all
that anxiety
transferred.
wasn't already running through.
To the
Yeah.
baby.
I mean, I really wouldn't know. I don't have kids. I'm just assuming.
I mean, they are one with you.
Man, I'm good.
Me too. Girl. Your wedding cake fucked me up, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, say
But do you
that.
know where this came from?
My
Like a
pocket.
dispensary?
Yes, my friend.
Where?
my
What
friend
state?
Lee, Nevada.
Nevada. Okay. Hey.
Hey, shout out to Bree. She's probably not.
Dana Lopez,
Shout out
how'd
to
you
Bree.
figure out about High Flyers Club? You know who Jacob Sanchez? Like, I went to high school with him too. He's in High Flyers Club. He's one of
Hey,
the few.
it's-
I don't know how.
It's good weed, huh?
What do you want this?
Just a piece of meat.
What? A piece of weed? Oh, look at our messy table.
But it is. Hey, because I just snacked on all kinds of stuff.
We fucked it up. There
Hey,
we go.
can we get like a little trash bag?
Trash bag?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Man, y'all, this is like so much fun.
I'm having fun. Look at me.
I'm
I'm
really
doing
high.
the hula.
Yeah.
I feel
Done.
good.
This game sucks. Sorry about your luck.
It's alright. It could have probably been fun. Honestly,
You could
the
probably
guys
turn this
might
into-
have a good time with this.
You could probably
You know
turn
what?
this into a
I don't
fun
know.
game
I don't know.
all in itself.
Tell? Don't
I
tell. It's
didn't-
like
I
truth or
didn't
dare.
enjoy it.
There.
Truth or dare.
Should just pull out some damn dominoes.
Movies
next
be
time.
making truth or dare seem really tense. Have you ever
Yes.
noticed that? It's
Do
like
what?
truth or dare.
Say that again?
Like shows like Outer Banks and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like truth or dare and it's like,
Say what?
yeah, but on those shows it's like Johnny's dad killed his cousin.
And then he murdered his mother.
Exactly. It's like real deep. Those teenagers go
Came
through some
back
shit
for
on
his
TV,
sister.
y'all. That's a good show though. I do like that
Which
show,
one?
Outer Banks.
It is really good.
I've
You really
watched
came
it.
back for his
I
sister
haven't
too.
finished. I haven't finished the most
finished
recent
it.
season, but I have to say, well, I don't want to spoil it for everybody. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you.
I'm
I'll
not-
talk to you about
I'm
this.
not, I'm not gonna watch it. I'll be
Yeah, but
honest
the
with
other
you.
viewers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
We have the whole world that can watch this. Diana said same. I don't know how long ago you said that.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hey.
Am I messing up shit?
No, maybe.
Medicine shit.
but
Where's
I
the
think
bag of
you're
snacks?
recovering.
Is there-
Oh, yeah, here, girl.
Is there gushers in there?
No, those were the last
I'm just trying to clear
Remember,
this.
she
You know
didn't
what?
want to just
Look,
leave
you know
it.
what? Guess what?
She got
Oh,
some
there's
left.
only there's some in here.
Oh,
if
there's
you really
fruit
want
snacks.
some.
Sorry. It doesn't look like this much.
I was trying not to bust down those fruit snacks in there
Yeah, no.
because I ate all the gushers because I was like I might as well just take them all.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, here's one right here.
Look, everybody.
get it
cooking.
up.
I guess we didn't get that trash bag.
No trash bag.
We never did.
Okay.
That's okay.
Pastries.
But I can appreciate how there's like shit just appeared.
I know, it's awesome to
that's
be on
good.
this side of the door,
I
guys.
love it.
Usually I'm on the other side waiting for me to be summoned by something. When I used to come to the lives all the time, and then Sean was like, "You're not going to stay?" I'm like, "I'm just going to watch it on my phone. I could be folding clothes and watching it on the TV at home."
Multitask. Right?
Yeah. But sometimes the
have
clothes
tape?
still don't get folded.
Tape it.
Oh, is it wiggly?
Yeah. I'm kind of wiggly over here, and I think I keep accidentally
I move a
touching it.
lot, and
Yeah.
I start shaking my leg, and
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
feel-
let me
I
see.
feel
Okay,
good.
so I did use the Chat
I'm
GPT earlier to find some questions. So I just want to ask some of
Okay.
the weed questions. Let's see.
Did y'all know that Mary Elizabeth taught me about women's reproductive cycles?
She taught you about periods. Mary taught Sean about periods. I think you told me that before.
Wait, how did you get on the subject of
Because of
period?
the dogs.
it's alright.
Oh.
He had basic knowledge, but then he knew more about dogs than females. And
Explain it in thorough more.
I don't.
Nice.
I would.
okay.
I would love
That's
to
dope.
rehash this
Great.
conversation with you.
I wish somebody recorded that.
Yeah, that was probably.
That would have been a great short.
It sounds like
we
you were
could have
engaged,
zoomed in on
though.
his.
It
Oh,
was.
he repeated pretty much what she said back to me, and I'm like, yeah, she's right.
Okay, cool. Because I don't really remember what I said.
Like, dang, I hope I said
It's
it right.
very comparable to how dogs work, but there is a difference.
There is a difference.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
But it's
We are
very
not
similar.
puppies. But yeah, no, you bleed, you're breeding kind of thing.
There's this really funny story. So some of our dog friends, Blake and Holly, you know Blake and Holly?
I do.
So one time Holly and Blake came over for dinner, and she was telling me, she was like, girl, listen, earlier Paxton was in the bathroom with me, and she was like taking care of her lady business. She was like, Mom, why you bleed like the dog? I lost it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Why you bleed
we
like
do
the
same-
dog?
We do the same thing.
Ask your weed question.
Oh shit, thanks. Yeah. See, I already forgot what I was doing.
We
This
got
happens
really distracted. We
all
didn't get
the
too far with
time.
that game either. That's
Game
okay.
mascot.
I don't think we're feeling that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay. I think.
Yes?
Yeah.
TV.
No. The top to the
Let's
game.
see what I got.
Everybody's
Sorry, the trash and everything is giving me.
Okay, what was your first experience with marijuana like, and how has your relationship with the plant evolved over time?
You asking me?
Yes, and then I want to hear your answer.
First time I smoked weed, I was 17 or 18 in Taylor. I lived in the big blue house on Sloan. It was like 3 acres, and we had a pond in the back and stuff. And
I'm assuming if you're from Taylor, you know what house she's talking about.
yeah, you probably do.
Okay.
It's that small.
Blue house on Sloan.
Yeah, it's actually still a really cool house. But anyways, I smoked back there, and I was lost. Like, I was like, oh no. And then like,
But where'd you get the weed from?
so my stepdad's friend. My stepdad was much younger than my mom, and like, so anyways, his buddies that hung around, one of his friends kind of became like family. It was kind of like an uncle or a brother, you know. And so, yeah, I smoked weed with him, and man, he gave me a piggyback ride all the way home because I was like, I am not walking, and I ended up with chiggers, which really sucked. But no, I remember being really, really high, and I was babysitting my sisters because they were babies. I don't even remember how old they were. There's like a 13 and 14-year age gap. But I remember watching Clueless, just eating fucking
I
cereal.
love that movie.
Yeah, I was watching Clueless with my little sisters and just chilling.
That's awesome.
Everything calmed down once I was not lost anymore.
Do you ever feel lost when you smoke again? though?
Absolutely no. Actually, I don't. I have got pretty good spatial awareness.
That's good.
And I
You got
drive
your
about-
tolerance.
Yeah, and I drive about 100 miles a day for my business, so it's like no, I can
You
drive
gotta
and
focus.
smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's. I actually feel like I enjoy driving more if I'm high.
I do too.
If I'm like,
don't
if I
enjoy
know
it.
where I'm going and I have
Yeah.
a plan and I'm just going there.
Yeah,
I just
don't-
honestly zone out.
autopilot.
I don't enjoy it when I'm a passenger because
No.
I'm
Me neither.
paranoid.
Me too.
You're gonna hit the
Only
curb.
when
Oh
you're
my God,
driving.
oh my God, oh my God.
Only when
I'm
you're in
over pushing my
control,
brake
right?
And my gas
So
pedal.
you like
and
to be in
I'm
control.
Speaking of passengers and stuff like that, I want to like jump topic, like, because I do ketamine treatments every Wednesday. I don't know if anybody's ever have you guys heard about
I mean,
it?
I know. I mean, I
Oh,
know what it
like
is.
special
but-
K?
Our friend Brad does it at Clarisana.
Yeah.
It's like right down the street from
So-
our shop.
I do it at Greenbrook TMS Neurological Center on Bannister, and I literally snort it. It's in a little like snuff thing. It's liquid, and it's about 1 gram in 15 minutes. So it's pretty fucking intense. But let me tell you, as far as PTSD, like chronic depression, like and I'm pretty vocal about mental health because I think it's important. It has changed my life. Like, I can experience joy. I can be present with you guys. I can go out and not drink and go dance and enjoy the fuck out of myself and lose my inhibition and just be outside of myself. And ketamine has really brought a level of joy to my life. That
What
I've
does
never
it like do?
experienced.
Like, how does it?
I've not read a whole lot about the science behind it as far as going, like, clinical. All I know is that it's a chemical reset because, even if you're clinically depressed, you can talk about your shit until you're dead. Like, I
It's
get
not
sick
gonna
of
change.
it's like you can talk about it, but it's like a chemical issue, and ketamine has been proven to reset that chemistry. And so I go once a week. I go every Wednesday, and it's a 2-hour appointment. I can't drive there, and I can drive there. I just can't drive home, but it is worth it. It's like a self-care thing that I have done for myself, and it has absolutely changed my perspective on life. Like, as far
What's
as
the experience like?
oh god. I
Is
don't
it
even-
different every time, or like?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is
So
it a
like-
trip? Like, is
Oh,
it
yeah.
a hallucinate?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Oh.
and it's
yeah,
only
trip.
15 minutes.
No,
and
no,
only-
it's 2
oh.
hours.
Oh, you stay there the whole
I
time though.
snort a gram. Think about a gram of anything.
Yeah.
Okay, powder substance, liquid substance. A gram is kind of a lot in like 15 minutes. So I do a dose, 1-1, wait 5 minutes, and then I come in. I do 1-1, wait 5 minutes, and come 1-1 and do 5 minutes. And like the second one, like by the third one, I can't even figure out how my hands work. Sometimes it's like because it's
So your whole body shuts down.
yeah, well, it's a disassociative. Like you disassociate, so it's almost like a little bit of an outer body experience, and
Oh,
the way that you think, and like
So like different than like shrooms?
I would say that they would probably pair well with each other, but it's not quite like shrooms. It's not as magical as you think. Like, it is very intense, but
Oh, okay.
it's it's like being hugged real tight and then being let go, or feeling like, I've said soft serve ice cream, like feeling like you're like the actual ice cream coming
So you
out
can
of the
actually
machine.
feel that negative energy
Yes.
leaving.
Yeah, you just feel
Oh,
it,
shit.
and so it's an incredible experience, and my insurance pays for it.
That's awesome.
So, and I have, government stuff. So if you're out there and like your insurance probably will cover it if you want to look into it. It takes about 2 months, but Greenbrook TMS Neurological Center on South First. There's also one in, I think it's Cedar Park, but yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to like actual clinical ketamine because.
Do you want to talk any more about like the mental health support stuff you're talking about? Because like for me, especially like, I mean, I personally struggle with my mental health and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But like, do you actively do stuff with any groups or like?
No.
Do you just share your own story?
I share my own stories, I feel like when it's appropriate. I mean, I don't go around plastering my life on everybody else for, I'm not really one of those. But if I like to ask for, like, if I'm going to give an opinion, like, I'll ask you, do you want my opinion or whatever? But I am very open. I've struggled. I got jumped about 5 years ago, and it changed my personality, like, in a way that I never, like, really thought possible.
Damn.
And it was really, really bizarre to have, talk about being paranoid and weed and how weed kind of settles some of that stuff for me in a offset kind of way. But shit, 5 years ago after getting jumped, like, I would have auditory, like, not like hallucination, like I was hearing things.
You were like reliving it.
Yeah, it was like bizarre, and and
That's
I went through.
PTSD.
Yeah, I went through. So I went through a year and 3 months of cognitive processing therapy. I went twice a week, sometimes twice a week, at least once a week, and literally rewired my brain, the neural pathways, in your frontal lobe. So it's
That's-
absolutely possible.
That's
It's
really, really
dedication.
cool.
It's kind of annoying.
You have to want to do the
you-
work
you
and
have
get
to
better.
Yeah, you have to do it. And it wasn't like necessarily always talk therapy. Yeah, I showed up every day and cried, until I could, talk about anything. And that might be the case. But once you get to the homework part of it, the more it annoys you, the more, it's working.
Yeah.
But no, it's called CPT, cognitive processing or cognitive behavioral
That's
therapy.
interesting.
It is.
It's because it allows you to compartmentalize, and we don't know. Like, I've even asked like why some people have PTSD and some people don't, and there's not really an answer. It's basically just information getting stuck on one side of the brain and not being able to go to the other side of the brain and properly process the way it is, and just be a memory and not live in it. And so
makes
being able to
That's
get
really interesting.
yeah, so being able to get, that information, that lens that you're living through to properly go to the, right side of the brain, you can actually cognitively do it.
So is that not something that you can like microdose like you could shrooms?
well,
Because
I'm
you
sure
said
people,
it's
yeah.
almost like a similar experience, right?
Yeah, I'm sure
Besides-
that a lot of people microdose shrooms for sure. I personally
No, but like
haven't.
ketamine.
Yeah, well, that's basically what I do. I do it once a week.
Yeah, but
Okay.
is that
But
microdosing? You're
like
talking about
like an
taking a lot.
every day.
She
No.
does the gram once a
I do a
week.
gram
Right, I
once a
understood.
week.
Uh-huh.
But no, I
It's
can't
not
do
a
it every day.
recreational
No,
thing.
absolutely not.
Right. That's what I'm asking.
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
people do that though? Like-
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's
Oh.
because they want to
Because
disassociate.
right, I would never do it
What
for
if it's
party's sake,
bad,
for instance. I'm not that kind of girl.
You're
but I
using it
do-
as treatment.
I do use it as treatment. I'm not a fan of doing, hard drugs out in public. If I am, I'm not going to say what, but no, I'm not into that. As far as I like clinical, I like safe. I like feeling safe when I do drugs.
Yeah.
That's the most
Absolutely.
important
Important
thing.
So
in
you
me,
don't
like-
have a bad trip.
Yeah, like just feel safe because even when I
Yes.
do trip, like on
That's
shrooms
important.
and stuff, I set my environment
Yeah.
and then I trip.
Yep.
And I think that's
Yeah.
important.
It's very important.
And you make sure
Very.
you have all the things that you're gonna need.
I have never tried it in
Never tried what?
shrooms.
Yeah.
Me either.
If you go to the beach, highly recommend, go someplace where you're gonna stay for a minute. Like, do it in nature. I don't suggest doing it around a lot of people. I fucked up one time and ate a bunch of shrooms and tried to go to ACL. Holy shit.
Mistake.
Miss fucking steak. I imploded. The pavement started moving. If you want to know where rock bottom is, it's at South Lamar and Button Creek.
Do you want to? Do you want to
That is
try
where
it?
rock bottom is.
I don't think that I'm mentally in a good place to try it anytime
Understood.
soon.
Understood. Yeah.
But
That's important to know.
once I'm able, I do want to experience that.
Yeah, I think that's one of those things that will organically happen. I don't think that's like for me, it was very organic. It wasn't a planned thing, but it was like the first time I tried shrooms was 2017, the best year of my whole life. I met my business partner. I started my business. Like I was living my fucking life. And I was at this lesbian retreat at South Padre Island, and we ended up with a bunch of shrooms. And I ate some for the first time, and oh my God, it was one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had. Especially as an artist, like it makes good art. Like shrooms make good art. Hell, nitrous makes good art. Like honestly, I'm a visual. Like no, I'm serious. Like I'm a Nazi girl. I'm not even ashamed about that. Like I am, you know. But for the sake of when you're doing it with intention and like if I'm just chilling at home and like. That's why I love the movie Rango. Rango was made for shrooms. I highly suggest anybody that eats shrooms and likes
That
to watch
movie
movies.
trips me out, not on shrooms.
No.
So, like.
That movie was
It's a
Oh
weird.
my God.
My dogs were barking at it
No.
weird.
Like shrooms and a little bit of nitrous in that movie. Holy shit. Blew my fucking head off. Like,
Is that why you named your late bearded
Yeah.
dragon Ringo?
yeah. And I've also had a lifelong obsession with Johnny Depp and Hunter S.
So it was like a
Thompson.
perfect combination.
Yeah, like I kind of ripped off the Hunter S. Thompson look a little bit, but those are my men. Like, oh, I don't know if I want. Is it Johnny Depp? See, the thing about Johnny Depp is I don't know if I want to fuck him or be him.
That's funny.
That's funny.
It's
That would be a hard place to be.
It's important
Yeah.
though that you set the tone.
Yeah.
Just like you said, Mary. It's good advice if you're gonna try it. I mean, I'm not condoning anybody
No.
do it, but if
But set
if
your
that's a choice that
intention.
you want to make,
Yeah.
you should just make sure you set the tone and be safe.
Be safe. That's
be
all
safe.
it is because
Yeah.
drugs are cool. You
Yeah.
know? You don't have to like fuck it up. It doesn't have to be a bad
Yeah,
experience.
exactly. You should be
Be
able to enjoy the
responsible.
experience. And
Yeah.
yes.
Man, I'm hungry.
Oh, man.
Okay, so
I
you want to
missed
answer the question or you want a different one? Let me
No.
see.
it. What you got?
Let's see. If you could smoke marijuana with any celebrity or historical figure, who would it be and why?
Ooh.
Anybody can answer this.
Adam Sandler.
You can smoke weed with anybody?
Well, anybody?
Yeah.
Can I have one of those crackers?
Absolutely.
They look tasty. You're making them look tasty.
They're so good.
Just so I could sit there and
You
talk
know what?
to him about all his
I really
movies.
I like Erica Badu. I really like her. I like her music.
Who?
Erica Badu.
Okay.
I really like her music. I like her style. I would just like to sit back and smoke her. She seems like she would be a cool person to sit back, just vibe with. So
Let's get her on the show.
yeah.
Man.
Hey, Erica, where you at? If you
Somebody
watching
tag
this,
If I could
hey,
smoke with
somebody
can I-
reach out to her and tell her come on
I-
here and come have a vibe with us. Come smoke.
I'd smoke with Snoop Dogg straight up. I have reoccurring dreams with Snoop Dogg in them. I think they're hilarious. It's kind of weird. Like I've had reoccurring dreams.
We're
that
gonna try to get Snoop on here.
Yeah, no, I have reoccurring dreams that I'm friends with Snoop
He'd be
Dogg. and
nice
I
to
don't quite
smoke with
understand
you.
it. But no, if I was gonna smoke with
probably
anybody, I'd
smoked a
smoke
lot.
with
2 Chainz.
Yeah, smoke with that dude. For
I got to
sure.
smoke with Afro Man. That was pretty cool.
Man, that's
I bet- I
dope.
bet
That's so cool. That's so cool.
That is very cool.
Like,
Well,
It
in
was
the same
his-
building, I
his
guess.
jar
Really the guys
weed
did.
for me and his outfit. Like he
No,
was
that's
really
way cool.
zebraed out.
Whose shoes were
Perfect
perfect?
shoes. all
And
the-
that's hard to. I'm sure that's hard to coordinate. Shout out
He's
to
probably got a
everybody.
team.
probably.
I'm sure he does. He has to.
Has to have somebody
Oh,
make
Leslie
this
said
work.
right, right,
Matthew
right,
McConaughey.
right.
That's probably doable.
Yes, I was saying that too. To get him on
he
here.
smokes? That's nice.
Oh, so I accidentally got his mail one time.
What?
Yeah. So I have a picture of
Did
it.
you see him?
No. I got,
What?
no. Hold up.
What?
I got this letter in the mail, and it said it
What
was
does
a
that mean?
handwritten letter to Mr. Matthew McConaughey, and he lived. I know his address. It's It was very similar to mine, phonetically. It was like Hillbilly Lane, and mine was like Billy Mills or something. So there was like a mix-up. Anyways, I delivered it.
back. Oh, you delivered
I
it?
delivered it. Yeah, and so I went to his house.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was he playing the bongos naked?
Oh, here's the thing. No. There's a gate,
I'm
in his
just
mailbox. So I opened his mailbox, made sure it was his. Like there was other mail for him in there, so I opened it and left it. But before I did, I folded the letter in an envelope and put my business
Don't mess
card
with
in there.
people's mail.
And I hand wrote the letter back, and I said, "Hey, I accidentally got your mail. I hope this finds you all right.
That's cool. That's cool.
And I put my
That's-
business
that's-
card
That's
in it.
badass.
But so no, I actually accidentally got his mail one time, which
That's
was very
crazy.
strange.
That's yeah.
You
That
work at Joe Rogan's house?
Yeah.
yeah.
She said,
Podcast.
Huh?
Right. Get right.
Yeah, no, here's a funny thing. I went to a show not long ago and I accidentally like said something out loud and I didn't like I was sitting from here to here to Joe Rogan because it was like only like maybe 75 to 100 people there. It was a real small thing. And I accidentally fell asleep during his show. Straight up. I'm like this man is in my face, like, you know, but I had accidentally commented about something. I don't even remember what now. I think it was about lesbians and like the misconception that like porn gives men about lesbians. Anyways, but I was talking to my friend and Joe, I guess thought I was like trying to interrupt and he's like, "Are you trying to have a fucking conversation with me?" I'm like, "No." I'm not. Anyways, and they came and tapped me on the shoulder and told me that if I like said anything out loud again, like they were gonna kick me out. And I was like, that was an accident. Like I like gotta keep my mouth shut. I like, you know. Anyways, so no, but ultimately, like he was a nice guy to work with.
That's awesome.
No, yeah. I think we talked about Toyotas. Some shit. Not even really anything important. But he and his wife are very nice people.
I bet their kitchen cabinets look great.
Their laundry room.
I bet you they do.
Oh,
Their laundry room and her closet.
I'm sure that looks lovely.
It does. It does. In fact, those pictures generate good, like ads.
I'm sure
for
they
the
do because
company.
it's a nice closet and stuff. Do you run like Facebook ads or do you feel
No.
like it helps your business?
To some degree, yeah. If you know how to figure out how to like pinpoint your targets and stuff like that, and make sure that you're reaching the right people, and making sure that your algorithm is, you know,
Did you figure out all this on your own, or did you help somebody help you on
I
it?
figured it out on my own.
You and Sean really are a lot alike, I think.
Yeah, no, I figured out a lot, like, you know, figuring out keywords, figuring out what works, what doesn't work,
trying to
and
figure
then
that out.
manipulating it. But yeah, no, I definitely think that's why Sean and I became buddies, like, just from a business sense. But,
And not based on menstrual.
no,
Not purely on the period talk.
That's funny.
I totally forgot about that. And I didn't realize you were so engulfed.
That's right.
You really educated him.
Man.
He's mentioned it multiple times in the last couple of years.
That's amazing. No, and I felt bad. So Sean, they had a podcast and they were talking about the Accelerated Reader Project, and I was like, man, I hated that shit. And I like felt like I didn't mean to like talk shit. I was just like, man,
I was the first one in my elementary school
Huh?
to take the accelerated
shit.
reading.
I know it was your shit, but like it was funny because like
I don't think I took
I don't say a whole lot on the podcast, but I sit and
It
watch.
started when I was like in 3rd grade.
What?
I mean, I hated that program.
Really? I
Okay.
loved it. I rocked it. I was the first one in my school.
I did, but I hated to read. I don't like. I had ADHD. I'm pretty sure I'm undiagnosed ADHD, and I think I've had it for a very long time. But I hated to sit and read things, especially that I wasn't interested in.
I like.
I love
same.
to read.
But
I love to
don't
read,
know.
but it has to be something I'm interested in,
Right.
and I won't stop
sure.
until it's done.
Right, and I'm the same way. Like I do read. I have
Oh.
books. Yeah,
She's
no,
like, I read good.
I read well. I read very well.
I like to read.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I don't know, anything that interests me. I'm not gonna pick up just about anything.
I read a lot of murder.
Let's answer honestly. Do you judge a book by its cover, an actual book?
Absolutely not.
I have to read it.
I
Right
try
off
not
the
to, but
bat.
I like to
I
open
just-
the book and feel it and see if it feels like something I would like in my hand before I even see what
definitely
it's about.
like filling the book verses on my phone or iPad or something like that.
Yeah.
I like a real tangible book also.
I haven't picked up a book in a really long time, and I
Well,
want to.
I'm really.
I like trashy romance novels. I like
Yeah.
get better, like help yourself books. Like I like it all, but it has to interest me. Yeah, and it depends on my mood.
That
read
helps
all
me
the
to
Twilight
relax at
books.
night.
I think. I don't know. I haven't really.
Have you ever seen Hunger Games?
I just got done
Yeah.
watching it all.
Me and Sean have been watching.
I
Hold
just
up,
got
no.
done because it was on
Hold
Netflix.
on. We
I just
still
finished-
we have to attempt to watch the 4th movie for the 5th
No,
time.
I watched the last one last night. Because I just
We've
literally
driven
just
through
the last 4 days in a row.
4 nights.
Yeah, same. Dude, get the fuck out of
It's
here.
kind of boring.
The last one's
Yeah.
not as
Hey.
fun as the other.
I love
That's
the first
cool, they
one.
got a lot.
Like I feel like the first of
one's
it.
good.
Yeah, the first of anything is
They could've
usually
stopped
better.
after that and been done.
Yeah. No, but I feel that way.
I don't think I
except
got
the only
past
movie
the
I have
second.
ever seen
Really?
that's got the best prequel to it is Silence of the Lambs because Red
not really a
Dragon
movie
was an
buff.
amazing movie, and
I don't like
you know,
it.
as far
I don't
as
know
like
if I've ever seen it.
prequels and sequels, I think.
Are you ready? Who's gonna bring us the dab machine now that it's the end of our podcast?
dun,
We can do
dun,
dabs
dun.
now.
Dabaroonie.
Where's JP?
Know how to beatbox.
No, I cannot beatbox.
How to get into it. And you know how to
I
Man,
cannot
I wish-
beatbox, but I can wear the right Reeboks. What?
No, I wish. I
She could be on her mixtape.
Right?
Our opener. You gotta put your hand
Brittany
like
has this this goal for us to make a mixtape.
I do, okay, and I've been listening to Big X
We can
and
make a
Plug's
mixtape,
Texas in
only
the
if I can
car
make-
over and over again because I want to learn all the lyrics so I can sing it at karaoke one time.
Yeah.
Not
I
anytime
love
soon.
it, I
It's gonna
love
take
it.
a lot of practice because I have to
Which-
learn all the lyrics first.
I like to sing loud like you.
I can.
I do. I sing my little heart out.
Oh, I sing. I just can't carry a tune. Sean's sleeping in the
I don't
car.
know.
gets-
Maps and thighs. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know if I sound good, but I
Do
know.
it, girl.
But it's
Yeah,
good.
you
Everybody
sound-
can sing.
Bars
Go ahead.
GPT.
No,
Go ahead.
it's good. If you played the music, I would sing, but no. Not this acapella stuff. I don't do it in the shower. That's embarrassing.
What's your favorite song to sing?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's a song called Van Gogh by Pony Bradshaw.
Never heard of it, but I'm gonna have to look it up.
It
Look
just
it up and play it.
stole my fucking heart. Yeah, let's look at him play.
Play.
I have
Play it.
2% battery.
I can play. You want me to play?
I was like,
Do you have a working
phone out
mic,
too?
It's called Van Gogh by Pony Bradshaw.
Leslie, you still there?
By Pony Bradshaw?
Pony like
We'll karaoke.
stuck a feather in his
I'll
hat.
karaoke for you.
Okay.
It's fun.
I need a
Guys are
karaoke
good.
machine. Our
Karaoke
system
would be
sounded good in there. Yard.
I had a dream that I was Van Gogh, living like a vandal in my tiny castle. I painted portraits of a morning coffee with my lord. He's still missing his girl Mary. No, we're talking dirty now. I like it when we move like that. Sides nervous. No, we're shaping middle eyes on tips of our tongues. Where you at? I can't hear the music.
Oh, you can't. Oh,
There you go. There you go. She fancied herself a rainbow coming up that swamp, soar head up in the cosmos. She's got them abs and thighs, I told you. She's trying to break that mold. Fool, I need a little strange fruit. No, we're talking dirty now. I like it when we move like that. I can't hear myself.
oh, you sound great.
No, we're shaping little eyes on the tips of our tongues. Where you at? Where you at? Ooh, where you at?
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Great job.
What's the next song? Is it
That's fun.
Right?
I'm not ready.
Who's singing?
Nah,
I only
surprised
sing sad
me.
songs.
I would like to think I could sing.
That's not true. I be hearing you sing some stuff. I do often
Hey, enjoy
notice
the
a
weed
theme.
now.
Sad.
No, that was actually very embarrassing. I've never sang in public.
No, don't be embarrassed. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
No, I really haven't. Like,
That's
it's
cool
like,
that you
but I'm
felt
trying to
alive,
like
yeah.
get outside of myself, so I'm gonna do it.
Well, yeah, you gotta practice singing to your
That's
open
my
mic
goal
night.
one day,
Huh?
to do that as well.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of courage.
I don't know about that.
See,
I'd probably throw up. For my
yeah,
dance team,
absolutely.
part of like joining the dance team, like as Baby Bells, you had to like do a solo, or you couldn't be on the team. And like,
Oh.
I kid you not, like I vomited in the middle. I had to run.
Oh.
Just my nerves. I mean, I still nailed it, but
Yeah, that was actually terrible. Like, I can't hear myself. Like,
oh, but you sounded great. I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was
Maybe
weird.
you
Yeah,
just
you
need
did.
one on, one off, so you could still hear the music
Yeah.
and what you hear.
was weird.
sound Like.
but anyways, that was a first time experience. Cool.
That was great.
That was
fun.
awesome. Thank you.
I'll
Yeah.
send you my little clip it, and then of course you can watch it
Thank
on
you.
live.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Don't be
No,
embarrassed.
that was
It's
that was
great.
cool.
Alright.
Cheers. Way better. than
Right? Yeah, I was
Cheers.
like, dude, thanks.
We need a dab rig up in this. Beach.
No. We need a fan.
Where
up in
is
this
where's
bitch.
Director.
Director? Please pardon me, sir. Can I get a fan and possibly a dab? or two? Director.
Hey, it was nice. Y'all we got real high.
Me too. We're about to
nice.
take a dab and close this.
Oh,
out.
that's gonna.
Did
that'll-
you guys
that'll
have
be
fun?
good.
Would y'all come back again?
Absolutely. Hey, thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you
That's
for the
okay.
invite.
It was fun.
Yeah,
glad
this
that
was a lot of fun.
I was
Hey,
like,
and thank you for everybody who tuned in.
I think
too.
I invited myself, so thank you.
I said message me if you want to be on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
message you.
Yes, please.
Can you bring me
There's this
some
one
water?
too.
Oh, I like that one better.
Okay, so you
And
know
the-
this is
oh,
not
this
something
is-
that I normally do, so I'm.
Do you want me to set it up for you?
I'm gonna need to instruction and
Do you want me to go first? You can watch.
absolutely,
Dee
You can
makes
do
me
that.
go first.
Yeah,
anyways.
okay.
absolutely. Let's do it.
One day I'll go first. Just not.
Hey, that right there is gonna. I'll see. That's the stuff that I'm like, you know what? No, just give me the flour.
It is a lot of work,
It is too much work. I'm like, just.
but it's for the content.
It is. Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
No.
See, and I think the only reason
That's
I
a
don't like that
massive
shit, it looks like
torch.
some crackhead shit to me.
Yeah. Hey, cause see, cause
That
hey,
looks good.
hey, cause see, back in the day, hey, that is some crackhead shit.
I roast marshmallows.
You know,
with those in
but
bed,
you
though.
know now, no, this is how you gotta smoke the
One
dab.
time,
So,
Sean
hey,
had
hey,
like
Mary,
one of those. He did a dab out of like a glass piece.
hey, I'm
On
with
one
you.
of the lives.
You ever sit in bed and roast a marshmallow with a torch?
No,
It's
I used the
fucking
gas
amazing.
stove in the kitchen.
No, you lay in bed.
When you
just
did
roast
your dab
marshmallows. You
out
like
of
roasted
the
marshmallows?
It's so
crack
good.
pipe.
Yeah, you just sit in bed, put one on like a shish kebab. And
You
lay in
did
bed.
it?
With the chocolate
Oh.
without the granola.
My bad, I thought you did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe you told the story on a lie. My bad. I lied. Thank you.
So how did like the creators of this, Brittany?
No.
How do you feel this went?
She said.
I feel like this is my favorite Flower Puff Girls episode yet.
Yay!
So I'm running out of juice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looks like you're fine. Coming.
Man, I'm done with this. You good?
Yeah, I'm good too.
Yeah. Are you
I'm
gonna
high
do a
too, so
dab?
this is gonna put
No,
this
man, I
gonna,
gotta
this
drive
is gonna
home.
this is gonna put
Oh,
me
that's
over
right.
right here.
Yeah, it's
No.
okay. You have a driver though.
That's cool. I don't know. Shout out to my husband, man.
Alrighty, shout out.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I think he's cute too.
Yeah.
How long y'all been together?
11 years.
Woo!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I know. Thank you.
She said I know.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, no, right. Yeah. It's been a ride for sure.
It's all about the
How do you
journey.
know, Brittany, that that's like ready to go?
Well,
Like,
first I'm burning off all the old
All the
dab.
old-
Okay, because now it's like
But can you
it's like
hand-
clear.
Can you hand?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's really
hot.
hot. Will you hand me?
No, I wasn't gonna touch it. I was
Hand
like,
me
now
the-
now it's clear.
Hand me that. And,
I was like,
but I
your
need
finger.
Sean to put it in because we can't figure this out.
See, that's why it'd be too much work. That's why I'd be like, but this is gonna be nice. I haven't taken a dab in a long time.
to the moon.
Yeah,
Huh?
this is gonna be good.
So I like your nose piercings. This girl
Baby,
that
but
I'm
it's
starting to
still
date
dirty.
in,
You know-
in Kerrville, like she's really awesome. She's got the same piercings. And I like it.
I've had these for a very, very long time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought about getting my nose pierced.
I have
Kerrville?
Kerrville too.
I wasn't
You say
encouraged
Kerrville?
to get them
Yeah, I've
done,
been
but I was
dating
like,
a
fuck
I
it, I'm
went
gonna
to
do it
I went to
anyway.
church camp in Kerrville for years,
Oh really? Yeah, no.
or I guess in Comfort.
There's this girl that I like, and she lives in Kerrville.
I think
so
that
I'm going
was
there.
a lot.
When you go in there,
See, I would be wasting
This
it.
weekend, hopefully.
I
My
think-
sister's like pregnant and like about to pop. So
Where's
it
Kerrville?
depends on the baby.
I don't know, but I
Where's
think I
that?
have one of my cousins.
Is this your
dad
first
lives
time
out
being an
there.
auntie?
No.
No.
But it was my first time being a godmom.
Okay, that's cool.
That's awesome.
And like as a
Have
cool
fun.
queer aunt, like that's like my dream come
that.
true.
Hell yeah. The cool queer aunt.
You're like,
Yeah.
give me that, give me that, give me that, give me
How
that.
long have you been like out of the
Closet?
closet?
Yeah, since I was 19.
19.
Yeah.
Did you know before that?
Absolutely.
Look. Hey, right. I'm like, wait. Hey, you know I got.
No, absolutely. I always knew I was gay.
Got love here. See, yeah, that's see.
Whoa.
Did you ever
That's why I
think you
need
were
to be
just
playing.
bi?
That's
Was
why I
that why
need to
you
be. That's
tried
why
to
I
be
need to be
gay?
playing. No.
Hey, you
Hey,
realize-
hey, just give me
So
my.
sorry for too long. I was scared. I was
That's what I always try to teach my kid because everything is like
I think
so
sex-
That's a
confusing these
massive
days.
torch,
I'm like,
bro.
you don't have to label yourself anything.
No.
You just love who you love.
I think sex is very fluid, and I think people just need to accept that. And people are people. You know, I borderline hearts not parts, but I mean, I do find myself obviously I like women, but you know, I think people are great. I think you know everybody has good qualities in them, and you know, figure out what works for you. It doesn't have to look like anything that anybody's ever
See, this
seen
doesn't
before.
work. There's no way this is only 230 degrees.
There's no way.
So if you were to like
We're gonna go
have
with our
a
heart.
kid ever, how would you judge like who to make it?
Oh, if I was gonna, so I actually tried to have a kid. We did talk about this. So yeah, I did actually try to have a kid in 2016.
What was your question?
Wait, is there dab
If
in
like
here?
she decided
Right
to have
here.
like a kid,
Mhm.
let's say she wanted to actually have it, how would she decide like who to choose?
Who be
So-
the baby daddy?
So like my opinions in 2016 versus what they are now are very different. You know, in 2016 when I did try to have a baby with my ex-wife, I did IUI, which you know we picked a man out of a catalog, paid for his sperm, and I had it, but you know, put in me.
I got
And
one of those websites.
yeah, and like you know, it was California
Not
Cry.
for me, not for me.
Yeah, no, it's California Cryobank. Anyways, like they have to have like a certain level of education and stuff, and you can pay for their baby pictures, yada yada yada. Long story short, there's only 9% chance that it's gonna work, and it didn't. Obviously, didn't work. I'm honestly like really thankful that it didn't. But my opinions on it now, I'd probably find a dude I was attracted to. You know, find somebody that was in on the same level that wanted a kid, not co-parent together, but you know,
Just
there's a
give
lot
you
of different
baby.
ways you can do it. But I don't want kids, so that's hard to say.
Watch me not even be able to clear that. My lungs didn't even be able to take it.
Take it.
I'll give you a little one. You
Yeah,
want to finish this one?
yes, I do. Okay.
Don't touch this.
I won't, but tell me how.
Go, just breathe.
Sean, I'm still blown away that I thought you about periods. I had no idea.
I'd be asking questions.
I love it. I ask a lot of questions too. It's like, man. Bye.
I'm gonna be.
Bye.
I'm already. Thank you for sharing that. And, who brought that in? I didn't see that. Who brought that in?
I picked it up. I forgot I put it on.
It's just a little bit. It's just like a jar.
Nice.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, of course.
That was awesome.
Well.
Hey, it's
Do
nice
you-
to be
you
able to
gonna have
smoke
one?
with other women. This was the whole
You wanna
vibe.
do your
Thank you.
own? You're a big girl.
She said I'm a big girl.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
I know Dee likes
I'm
those
watching.
dabs though. That's dabbing Dee, y'all. She's a secret dabber. I didn't know she was until this podcast thing.
I am a secret dabber.
I haven't taken a dab in such a long time.
I don't know why it's
So
so hard
that
to
this was a treat. So thank you.
I can't untwist it.
That torch is massive.
Is it hot? No, like I was struggling with it too. Is it hot? She said, "Ow, bitch." Is it locked?
Hold up.
It's
So
not.
she's like, hold on, my hair.
I
It
don't
keeps.
want
It's like a
Hold
little
on,
bit.
wait, that way.
Here, let Sean see it. It's really hot.
Help.
Wait a second.
It's like I just want to smoke this
Those
dab
things
here.
are
Help us out.
scary.
There's no way I could have done
You're
it.
tightening it.
That's her.
What? I didn't do it that hard.
It's just like go to the left, you'll hear that.
That's what I was trying to do.
You knew it.
Thanks for always coming in the rescue.
There we go. All right, we're going somewhere now.
We're roasting now.
Oh, so you
This
know,
isn't
so you know what you're doing. You're
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah, okay.
She's
See,
a
I don't
secret
get
dabber.
I don't get this treat often, so this was nice. This was awesome.
Yes,
I appreciate.
Harrisburg. Hi, Les. Sorry. You'll karaoke on karaoke night? We got 8 viewers and Leslie's talking to us. Diana, you still there? Callie, you still there?
You gonna show me how? Go ahead, and show me how it's done, D. Show me how it's done.
Showing you.
Yeah. You gotta get that shit nice and hot, I see, right?
Dude, I
Okay.
do. Just because I take my time to get the stuff after. I take
Do you have any litters coming?
No, but I hope I have a female getting ready to come in
Well, that
about
might be why
May.
they're
So maybe that's
fighting.
probably why they're fighting. But I got little ones there, 6 months and 7 months. So they don't understand
It's
their
not
boundaries.
their time yet.
But yeah, breaking up a fight before we got here, and I was like, just don't let anybody
Shoot.
bleed. She was limping a little bit. I said, oh, you'll be all right. You're fine. I moved it around. I was like, you're fine. See, because you got to learn when it's appropriate to take them to the vet and when it's not, because
Yeah,
you
you're
will
gonna
have
waste a
very,
lot
very
of money.
yes, you will.
So Taylor has a really good
thank
vet,
you.
Dr. Grave.
We
Taylor.
like Dr.
Yeah,
Grave. We like Dr. Sunbury.
so
He's
doc-
a great bulldog.
Dr. Grave, hell, I've taken all my animals to him.
Really?
Yeah, over the last, my whole life. Dr. Grave, but Dr. Miller did help out my dog, my little Yorkie.
Well, actually, I don't think. Well, Dr. Grave doesn't. It's Dr. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
he
it's
retired.
Grave veterinary.
yeah.
but-
So I went to school with Grace kids. Justin was a year
I
ahead
mean,
of me.
that's one of our places we go to. Our dogs
Yeah.
have been there.
My mom had bred Great Danes. Like her two Great
yeah.
Danes had puppies, and that's
Camera out
where
again.
Great Danes are nice.
I had
dogs.
one.
They're big dogs.
They're amazing.
They're
I
big
had
dogs.
two of them. I bred my Great Danes at one point, but no, they're incredible.
I wouldn't mind having one of those. They're big dogs, man. They're big.
Is it just
Yeah,
that?
that definitely hit.
I don't know, because I have 5, and I'm like, man, I couldn't imagine having 5 Great Danes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's intense.
Yeah, yeah. I believe it.
But if you want to be entertained, Google Asia the crime fighting Great Dane. Get an opportunity to do that. Well, she helped me put 4 people in jail in like 10 days. I had 2 people try to break into my house while I was home. My dog alerted me. I acted fast enough. She chased them up on top of my roof, and they were arrested. That's like the long
wild.
story short. And then 10 days later, she alerted me to my neighbors being broken into, and I acted fast enough. And
Girl, where were you living?
oh no, I was not living in a good neighborhood. It was
Oh.
like fucking the holidays, and I lived on corner lots. Like I lived
Oh.
in a nice South Austin neighborhood.
They were coming because you
yeah.
had nice stuff.
Yeah.
No, I
and it
know,
was
but I
on
mean,
corner
like,
lot.
why were you targeted?
But because it's a corner lot, and I actually did a 2-hour special, not like 2 hours, like an hour special on KXAN on why corner houses are targeted for crime during the
You
holidays. Yeah.
You did?
I did 6 television interviews from like November to January. Like my phone, I literally thought my phone was broken. I had 15,000 notifications on my phone.
What year was this?
I think 2016. You can Google it, Asia the crime fighting Great Dane. Some of that's archived. You can look it up. It's real life. It was insane. But no. So because she alerted
I'm gonna
me.
Google that. I'm going to.
But yeah,
I don't have a battery.
Austin made her an APD canine, gave her a badge and everything. I was offered a job I didn't want. And then, but they gave me a Citizens Award through Precinct 4.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Congratulations.
No, that was a long time ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
It feels like a whole lifetime ago. For me, it was a whole lifetime ago.
That's true.
Feels like I'm living an entirely different life than it was then. It's like, Asia's not even alive anymore.
That's wild.
Yeah, but anyways. Yeah.
Did you
Find it? Jinx.
Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
Okay.
Can we see this dog?
Yeah, no, she's beautiful.
I think he's gonna bring it up on the screen.
But anyways, it went viral. It went to like My Fox New York, Philadelphia, Detroit. Like it went fucking wild. I had to create a whole
crazy.
page for her because like the flood that happened on my page, like I really like it was overwhelming. It was like that whole 15 minutes of fame thing that happened because my dog was involved and like helped me like put bad guys in jail. Just because I was vigilant because you know I'm a very vigilant person. Like and if I see something I say something. I usually don't let you know. If I see somebody doing something like wrong, especially ethically or morally, I'm not gonna let it go. Like I'll confront it, and I'm that person, and I don't mind it. But like that's what happened, and yeah. And the great thing was they had robbed 4 other houses in like the neighborhood, and everybody got their shit back that night because they just did an assessment in the street because it had all just been so recent, and so instead of it going through processing, people just came and got their shit back. Yeah, I ended up with like Tiff's treats on my front door for like a week. Yeah, no,
Hey,
it
you
was
like
funny.
cookies?
Well, I do like cookies, but no. Are you watching the interview?
Kind of, but I can't find it.
Yeah, well, like some of them are archived. Like there was a whole. I don't know if my ex-wife took down her Facebook page, but it was Asia the crime fighting Great Dane on Facebook. I don't think it's still. I think when Asia died, she deleted it. But anyways, it was weird. It was wild. Dog oriented. Dogs are cool. You get a dog involved in a story, and the world goes wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody loves dogs.
Dude, dogs
No,
are the
I love
shit.
dogs.
How do you feel about cat people?
I'm a cat.
I like
person.
cats. I like cats.
Huh?
I love you, Sean. I love
You like
Sean.
cats?
I hate cats.
Oh,
I hate
man,
cats,
come
too.
on.
I'm not big on cats either.
Sean, like, oh,
What is it? What is it that you don't like about cats?
they stink. They litter
Say
boxes.
that
They
again?
shit in their box. They walk on your fucking counters and like.
Yeah,
I'm
the
allergic-
litter box is nasty.
I'm allergic to them. But I do have a friend. I have a friend.
I
She
li-
taught
I-
her cat how to shit outside. It has a window.
Oh, that's nice.
I have a friend who taught their cat to use the fucking toilet.
Yeah, but no, I'm allergic to them too, so I think that has a lot to do with it. But I think they're gross.
Hey, but they like to tear
They're
your
pretty,
they
so-
like to tear your shit up, man. I had a cat before, not
So
too
the
long
cat
ago.
was declawed.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and the litter box sucked, yeah, for sure. And man, with all my dogs, that shit didn't work. It didn't work.
No,
It bless you. It just didn't work.
It wasn't my babe, was it?
No.
Okay.
So the cat had to go.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of cats. Like,
But I
there's
do
some,
like
like I walk into a lot of houses all the time, and like cat people are very, very particular people. Like kind of what I was saying about purple people. Like
Yeah.
purple people are very unique. I love purple people. And then you've got cat people, and
Yeah.
they're a whole nother species.
Yeah.
They really are. Like I've been into like these amazing like $1 million
I
homes.
love my cat too.
Cat printed staircases and stuff, but they're very particular.
Leslie
and
said,
often-
"Don't be down on cats. We love all animals.
We do love all
We
animals.
have
love
this
all
expensive
animals.
cat.
Hey,
litter
there's some.
box
Hey,
robo
there's some
for
I
their
like
litter.
more than others,
Hey,
though.
I do.
But we have dogs too.
I absolutely agree. I can appreciate the
love our
beauty,
Frenchies
the
the most,
aesthetics of
though.
a cat, but living with a cat is not my favorite, and I think that's just a personal choice. And you know what? I respect people that take care of them.
If I could have an elephant, I would.
Man,
This girl has ducks.
I do.
you got ducks.
Have you ever seen the opening of the High Flyers
How
Club?
many
and
ducks
there's
you
a
got?
duck shitting on the table. That's her
Three
duck.
No.
Right here. It
That's
shit on this
amazing.
table.
Hey, they make
Shit,
they
right
be
on
making a lot of noise.
Oh,
No.
Well, when they were living with me right now, they're living in my grandma's pond.
I did not mean to blow that.
I got to go see them.
That's
and
cute. That's cute.
Your
That's cute. I
grandma's
like that.
pond.
yeah,
I like that.
they're getting big.
Ducks eat mosquitoes. Ducks are good.
Nice.
Their poop's
Because
really good for the
I mean, it's getting
grass.
it's getting hot. But we having this weird weather though lately.
Man, fuck this weather.
Yeah. For
I
real.
swear to God, I'm made for the desert.
I
like-
don't know how to dress. So
I don't
I'm
like
like,
it.
I'm like, am I supposed to just like have a t-shirt on?
Yesterday, or 2 days ago, it was hot.
Do I put a hoodie on? Do I like what do I put on? What do I put
The
on?
cold hurts me. I
Short.
hate it. I just wish
It
it
hurts
stayed.
my bones.
Mine too. It's physically aches
And I
me.
like shiver and it hurts.
Me too.
I don't like
Sean's like,
snow,
"Why are
the
you
ice. I don't,
shivering?"
I don't want no part of that.
Same, girl.
Give me the sun, some
And then, like,
water.
and then once I start, it's like convulsions. And
I do the-
can't
you do the same
stop.
thing?
I can't
So
stop.
I'm the same way, and it almost hurts. It's like a deep
Yes.
ache, and sometimes you have to lay down
I'm
and
not
just.
crazy.
No, I just have to breathe through it. Like sometimes I just lay down and breathe through it
Yes.
because it's so
And then I'm
intense.
like,
Sounds
okay,
like
I'm
y'all have
warm.
had the same.
I don't even know what's going on.
No.
I've never met anybody else that's had that problem.
Like,
Like,
John's
it's
like,
like
what's
that, like-
wrong with you?
Thank you for saying that out loud. I've never had anybody else like say that. Had that
Wait, what was
experience.
the problem?
Like,
Shivering,
if I
convulsive.
catch like a chill, it's like you actually catch a chill.
Yeah.
And like, once you feel cold, you like can't warm up, and like, if like you don't have a
No,
jacket,
that's
God
'cause
forbid
you're
you don't
just
have a
real
jacket
fucking
if it's cold
cold.
outside. It like
But it
hurts your
happens randomly
skin. It like
sometimes.
hurts your skin,
I don't
and
like being
like
cold.
it makes me like convulse, shake, and
Yeah.
shiver. I'm like,
Yeah.
and Sean's
And it's like a deep. It's almost like a deep ache or a deep
Yes,
itch.
it
I can't do
hurts.
Yeah, it's
like you like you're stuck in a crunch or
I
something.
get it.
I don't know. I've never had that experience.
think I
but
did.
hey.
I think
That's
we
wild.
I think we just bonded.
I think so.
Those are the things. But here's the thing. Those are the things about people I
Hello,
love.
Dab.
Yeah, no, I love that you even said it out loud because you know those are the things that make it weird and wonderful.
I know, it's right.
Yeah.
Like you're really not alone in the
No,
experience.
like yeah, that's kind of what it, you know, because everybody I think lives with those experiences that they quietly like
You're
they
like,
have.
ooh, I'm
they don't say
weird.
out
Like,
loud.
ooh, I'm weird.
Yeah, and it's
What's
shit
wrong
like that.
with me?
Yeah, and it's shit like that, and it's like, oh shit, you do that too? Yeah. Oh man, I know that feeling. It sucks, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Do you have any shout outs?
I wanna go.
Go shout out your business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Jump those guns.
Go
All right.
ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
Go
Cool.
ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna
Say
shout
it.
out my business, MS Paint at MS Paint 31 on Facebook. We do cabinet refinishing, home interior and exterior painting. I will take care of your fence, your deck, anything cosmetic we can upgrade. Give me a call. 512-350-6349. Dunsky.
Hey, shout out to my camp, all right? You know we do Frenchies right over here, right? So, hey, make sure you follow us, okay?
What's the kennel?
The kennel. T as in Tom, NT _ Kennels _ TNT.
That's Instagram.
Yep, that's our Instagram.
Awesome.
That's
We'll
on
follow.
Facebook
Word.
as well.
Man, this was fun, guys.
Yeah, it
was
was cool.
fun.
It was cool smoking.
I'm all shout out to Texas Smoke Connection.
Hey, absolutely. Hey,
Also,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Texas
yeah.
Bulldog Connection.
Hey,
Hey, yeah,
I
because
wanna,
this shit smells good,
first of all,
man.
I want to
does.
shout out.
It just smells good, man.
I want to shout out to fucking Justin Dial, man. That
Oh,
motherfucker's
yeah, look at
swag
her
is
hat.
dope. Hold up.
Hey, yeah.
Is it right there?
That is
Careful,
nice.
there's ash.
Oh,
That's
no.
a white
That's awesome.
hat.
No, this is like simply just a beautiful hat.
It
It's
is.
white.
I had that design on a shirt.
Yeah, and I love this part of it, this little lemon gold on the inside. Like, it's like a cool
see.
little signature. Like, your branding's on point, bro. Shout out to Justin
Let me
Dial.
see the lemon's gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
It is.
That
I
is
like
cute.
It.
I will get it dirty. It's white.
We're having an event this Friday, guys. The Pot of Gold event market. We're gonna have live music. They have set up a whole fun night, so don't miss out. 7 to 11 at the yard.
At the yard.
Hey, that yard is dope.
I know it's
At
gonna
the
be
yard,
awesome.
It's a vibe.
Ladies,
It's a
this
vibe
was
out
dope.
there.
Thank you.
Yeah, night, guys.
Good night.
Adios.
Thank you for watching the High Flyers Club podcast. You can listen on the go with your Spotify app or any other online radio podcast stations.